Hello? Maybe? Let me see. Oh gosh, my Twitch app is just frozen on my phone. Oh no. Okay. For now. You say that. Oh. Oh. Y'all are jinxing it. I feel bad. I just got a raid and we had to go. Ooh. Ooh, we're not allowed up here. Rude. I want to go up there. Sorry. Oh boy. Thank you. Ooh, that wasn't bad. Latency wise. Thank you, thank you. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway, I think if the internet behaves for the rest of stream today, we'll do the glorification portrait giveaway on Monday. I don't want to risk it crapping out in the middle of a giveaway.
I need your report, mercenary. Word reached me that Councillor Jirik was murdered. What about Sophus and Philaria? And did you find definitive proof that the Dark Brotherhood is our culprit?
Councillor Sophus has been murdered too, but Philaria is safe. These notes were by each of the bodies.
That's the Black Hand, symbol of the Dark Brotherhood. I wish Jirik and Sophus had allowed me
Do
to
it. What are you
brigadiers
getting?
to protect them.
I need inspiration.
At least Philaria, however reluctantly, agreed to a military escort.
Did
you and Everly uncover any other
Why do I
information?
do that? It's every time there's a paragraph separation. I'm like, this is clearly my line. We gathered a few documents we think Counselor Leviticus should see.
It appears that Councillor Leviticus's trust in the Wood Elf was not misplaced. Very well. You and Everly can head in and talk to the Councillor.
Okay. Ooh, delicious.
Captain Rian and the Ivory Brigade will deal with the Dark Brotherhood. We are perfectly safe in here.
Your damn empire, Leviticus.
Oh no.
It no longer
Oh no, is my
exists,
camera?
but it still causes us
Camera,
trouble.
please. I don't know why it does this. It's not one thing, it's another. Fucking rude. And then look at how fuzzy my green screen is. What is happening? It's fine. It's fine, we're okay.
You must be the mercenary that Captain Rian told me about.
Always.
And I see you're
There's
working
always
with Emily
something.
Sharparrow. Good. Good. I assume you have something to report. I'm listening.
Counselors Jirik and Sophis were murdered. These notes were left beside the bodies.
Damn it all to oblivion and back. I should have taken Pharaoh Lupus more seriously when I received his letter. This is definitely the mark of the Dark Brotherhood. Anything else to add to this?
Jirik and Sophis left behind documents, but part of them is written in code.
Yes, that's the Longhouse Emperor's code. Only a handful of Imperial scribes can decipher it. I know one. Baragon. I'll send for him at once. Meanwhile, we must warn the remaining counselors on the list.
Baragon's
Abel,
not
Valeria,
Imperial.
Aetinia, and Vondacia.
Counselor Valeria is under guard and collecting her records from Tidewater Cave.
Very good. I've sent messages to Aetinia and Vondacia already, as neither of them are currently within Leowin's jurisdiction. I need you to go to Fort Blueblood. Counselor Abor has taken refuge there, but I'd prefer to have her here in Leowin.
I'll go to Fort Blueblood and talk to Counselor Abor.
Everything we do now must be swift if we are to get ahead of this. Go to Fort Blueblood
What,
and convince
Luna?
Counselor Abor to
Luna's
return to the
awake
city.
and she is
She'll be
snoring.
safer here than at the fort.
You must know more about Emperor Leovic's secret in the Ambitions.
Sadly, no. Whatever Leovic confided in Pharaoh Lupus and the others, whatever he ordered them to do, he kept it a complete secret from me. I suppose he assumed I wouldn't go along with anything illegal or Daedric, and he was right.
So he's saying that his fellow counselors would go along with anything illegal or Daedric? Listen, we've played through Blackwood before, okay. I know things, but it's like... Weren't you the chief counselor of the Elder Council? You know? And you don't know anything. Like, all of these other counselors that seem to be pretty decent people are like, oh my god, that's what that meant? You know what I mean? Like, they're all making connections and they're like, holy shit, I was working on this the whole time. Whereas he's like, no, I've never heard of anything of the sort. Really?
I was, but the Elder Council was made up of almost 24 counselors. According to the list Evely Sharparrow brought me, only 7 counselors were privy to this secret. Make that 6. I have no idea why Leovic listed me among that group.
Very, very suspicious. I like that. I like that better than the other more popular slurish term. There must have been some reason for your name to be linked with the others. Like, come on, dude. Like...
Who knows what was going through Leovic's head when he wrote that entry in his journal? Varen and his rebels were literally pounding at the doors of the palace at the time. And Leovic wasn't totally in his right mind even before the rebellion.
Gaslighting motherfucker. Tell me more about the Longhouse Emperors, not Longhorse Emperors.
The Longhouse Emperors were Reachmen, who seized control of the Empire and ruled for some 40 years. Dukarach the Black Drake founded the ruling house. Morikar ascended to the throne after his father's death, and his son Leovic followed him.
And what happened to Leovic?
Leovic made a mistake. When he decided to declare Daedra worship as the law of the land, Duke Varen Aquilarios objected. He led a rebellion and personally dispatched Leovic in the Imperial throne room. Thus ended the Longhouse Emperor's reign.
But that's not the end of the story.
Unfortunately, no. Varen disappeared a few years later and the Empire collapsed. Now the so-called alliances are fighting over the scraps and Tamriel is in shambles. We're doing all we can just to keep Blackwood safe and secure.
Why is Counselor Eivor at Fort Blueblood?
Eivor has always had an affinity for the Imperial military. When she received her letter of warning from Pharaoh Lupus, she sent word to me, told me she was going to the fort, that the soldiers would protect her. I fear she is badly mistaken.
You don't think the fort is safe?
Only a token force of Brigadines guards Fort Blueblood. If the Dark Brotherhood is truly our enemy, I fear a lone assassin can bypass the fort's defenses with relative ease. Eivor would be better off here in the castle. Go and bring her back at once.
Okay. We go.
Fort Blueblood? That's to the east across the river. I'll meet you there.
Okay. She's so cute.
There's something wonderful about wandering a city's streets with no destination.
Where are we going? Said it's across the river to the east, right? So I see. Okay. So speedy. Not really. Like at first, and then
Over here.
I can't go to Rock Grove. I'm just a baby. I think I might make her a tank at the end of everything. I mean, she was raised by orcs, you know? Phantasmal discovery awaits. Revis! Arcane Archaeological Survey seeks bold adventurer for thrilling experiment. Ability to carry heavy magical implements desirable. Bravery in the face of specters, ghosts, and other undead required. For more details, seek out Revis Demnavani at the ruins of Vaond. I love Revis so much. We'll do that one after we do this.
Never lose a bet to a performer. I have to juggle at every light between Leowyn and Gideon. Now, how may I help you?
Oh, that might be good for what's her name? Miri.
Oh, your sense of style is uniquely eye-catching. Would you be willing to assist me?
Me? Wait, who's this?
It's all coming together quite nicely, I think. All that's missing from the picture is Savilo. I can't wait to see his outfit for our portrait. He told me he picked it especially for today.
I must know where you got that outfit. Oh, no, that would be foolish in these circumstances as I am pressed for time. Perhaps you can offer me some advice instead?
I think I love him. Just, like, instantly. A dark elf boy. I love him. What advice do you need?
My gorgeous wife-to-be has commissioned a painter to capture our likenesses. She has taken it upon herself to organize all the details.
Oh my
Thankfully,
goodness.
I only have one task, but I'm worried that my eye is not as refined as she expects.
And what is your task?
To settle on an outfit befitting a man in my new station. I promised her I had just the perfect thing in mind, but in reality I stuffed all that I own into my bag and hoped some inspiration would strike. Please, can you help me choose?
What are the choices?
I have an outfit that's bold and heroic, or maybe she'd prefer one that's sweet and romantic. And then there's this one here I brought because it reminded me of when we met. Which should I try?
Oh. The romantic outfit. Sentimental is nice, but maybe it won't be like as fancy as what she's gonna wear because, you know, if it reminds him of when they met, he wasn't like, I'm sure wasn't planning on meeting her, so maybe he wasn't dressed like for that occasion, you know?
The tailor gave me a fantastic deal on this suit.
That's a romantic
we had to
outfit.
set out for this trip before she could alter it. The fit isn't perfect. I'll have to set aside time when we return to have it looked at.
Wait, let's see if we can see all these outfits.
I've never seen someone dressed in your manner before. Those color choices are truly inspiring. Please, I require some knowledgeable advice. My gorgeous.
Okay, let's try the bold outfit.
Bold and I found this fabulous antique
No!
armor set in the Senchal market, and I've been waiting
You'll be
for
able
a
to see
chance
his
to wear it.
face.
What better time to surprise my Goras than for our portrait?
No, no, no.
I've never seen. I have an outfit that's bold and heroic, or
The sentimental one.
is this not too shabby? I was out excavating for artifacts in this when we met. She noticed something in the dirt and we got to talking about Dunmer pottery and that was it. I made sure these were clean, but is the sentiment worth it?
No. Wait. Oh my. What the fuck just happened to his face? Oh my god. Hold on.
Oh, your sense of style is uniquely eye-catching. Would you be willing to assist me?
Wait. Oh my god. Again.
I must know where you got that outfit. Oh, no, that would be foolish in these circumstances as I am pressed for time. Perhaps you can offer me some advice instead.
Oh my god. I can't. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. I want to see it again. It's terrifying. Holy shit.
I must know where you got that outfit. Oh, no, that would be foolish in these circumstances as I am pressed for time.
What is
Perhaps you can
happening to
offer me some
him?
advice instead?
Oh my god. What advice do you need?
My gorgeous wife-to-be has commissioned a painter to capture our likenesses. She's taken it upon herself to organize all the details. Thankfully, I only have one task, but I'm worried that my eye is not as refined as she expects.
Really? What's your task? Oh no, it's gonna do it again.
To settle on an outfit befitting a man in my new station. I promised her I had just the perfect thing
I
in
want him to
mind,
have this
but
face in the
reality, I
portrait.
stuffed all that I own into my bag
Oh my
and
God.
hoped some inspiration would strike.
Hi, Capaldi.
Please, can you help me choose?
Oh my God. What are the choices?
I have an outfit that's bold and heroic, or maybe she prefer one that's sweet and romantic. And then there's this one here I brought because it reminded me of when we met. Which should I try?
Please, the bold outfit.
I found this fabulous antique armor set in the Senchal market, and I've been waiting for a chance to wear it. What better time to surprise my Goras than for our portrait?
Okay, so I've noticed that the font doesn't turn red.
Yes, I feel more confident already. I can't wait to see her reaction. My love, what do you think?
Well... Savilo, that you under there? Could we at least see your face? It is a portrait, dear.
Oh, right. Yes, I suppose that is rather the point of this whole endeavor. No matter. I will look my best even by going helmetless. That brief look of repulsion was just a startled response, right?
Oh.
Surely she didn't hate this or lost a good opinion of me.
I knew I never should have let him buy that armor in Senchal. It's awful. But if I tell him to change, it will burst his ego like a deflating netch.
Oh. Oh my God, I cannot get over his face turning inside out. That was... There will be so many videos of that. Oh man. Capaldi, are you so comfy on my sweatshirt? He is such a handsome boy.
Look, Counselor Leviticus and Captain Rian sent me. I need to see Counselor Abor now.
And what about my sister? She hasn't been seen since she took the Counselor her meal.
Counselor Abor was very clear about this. She doesn't want to be disturbed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another mercenary. Is our Ivory Brigade so enfeebled that Captain Rian must resort to hiring sellswords? Look, as I told the Wood Elf, Counselor Abor was quite insistent. She doesn't want to be disturbed.
Nope. Captain Rian and Counselor Leviticus sent us. Do you really want to get in the way of our mission?
All right, enough. I can see when I'm being overruled.
Can you? Because it took you that long.
I give you permission to enter the watchtower. Counselor Abor's safety is now in your hands.
And why is this servant in an uproar?
Lurius? Oh, something about his sister. She's another servant here at the fort. Works in the kitchen, I believe. Apparently, she brought the counselor her meal. He says she never returned, but the servants look for any opportunity to sneak off.
Why did Counselor Abor come to Fort Blue Blood?
The counselor demanded we protect her. Said her life was in danger, but refused to give me any details. Imperial confidentiality, she insisted, above my station. I put her up in the watchtower and assigned a couple of brigadines to guard her.
A missing servant? I wonder what that's all about. Well, let's head into the watchtower and talk to Counselor Abor. Hopefully it won't take a lot to convince her to return to Leowin with us.
Oh, no. Well.
Counselor Abor's been murdered! But where's the servant? Abor's meal is still warm. So what happened to the servant that delivered it?
Unlike most of the Elder Council, I was in Emperor Leovic's confidence. I knew the truth of the Longhouse Emperor's secret. Most of it, anyway. Me and the High Priest. At the time, it felt like an honor to be included. But now? Now I'm in fear of my life and hiding in this damn watchtower. I decided it would be best to write down everything I know. About the 4 ambitions and how they were created. About the deal with Mehrunes Dagon. Everything. I may be the only one who knows the location of the new vaults, where Emperor Leovic had the ambitions moved as Varen's forces drew closer. I suspected that all of this was over, that it ended with the death of Leovic and the fall of the Longhouse Emperors. According to the letter I received from Pharaoh Lupus, I was wrong. What follows are the locations of the 3 vaults containing the 4 ambitions.
Of course they tore out the pages and took them, just when we were so close to finding out more about the ambitions. The Dark Brotherhood's calling card. We have a door locked from the outside, a dead counselor, and a missing servant. Did the assassin take off with both the torn-out journal pages and the servant? Anyway, they not only murdered Eibor, they probably know how to find the ambitions now.
And Adina knows nothing about the Dark Brotherhood, because she has never been outside of Hrothgar until she came to Blackwood for Evely. How did the murderer... Actually, that's a lie. She still knows nothing about the Dark Brotherhood, unless it's mentioned in Murkmire, which I don't remember, because technically she does Murkmire before she comes to Blackwood, but I was too excited about Blackwood to wait, so yeah. Anyway, how did the murderer get in and out of the watchtower without the Brigadians noticing?
See that rope hanging from the top of the tower? Bet my bottom acorn that's how the assassin got in and out. But the missing servant... something about that is knocking on the back of my head. And why would the Dark Brotherhood take those pages?
Maybe the Dark Brotherhood wants the Daedric weapons for themselves?
Maybe. But everything I've read about the Dark Brotherhood never suggested they would be interested in weapons of war, if that's even what the ambitions are. Damn it, we're loosing arrows in the dark here. Let's tell Commander Orton about Eibor.
I want to look around up here. Oh no, that seems unstable.
So, will Counselor Eibor be returning with you to Leowyn? Am I finally going to be able to get my fort back in order?
Counselor Eibor has been murdered.
Murdered? Gods, keep your voice down.
I love the new startled react. It's so
Tell me
cute.
what you found in the watchtower.
Eibor's meal was still warm but untouched, and the assassin left a calling card.
Let me see that. A black handprint. The sign of the Dark Brotherhood. But where is the servant, Talais? Is she involved in this fiasco? And how did she and the assassin get out of the watchtower? My brigadiers never left their post.
There was a rope hanging from the ceiling of the watchtower.
Well, that explains some of it, but not all. We need to locate Talais. Since you're already involved in working for Captain Rian, I want you to quietly try to find Talais. Start by talking to the other servants in the kitchen and dining hall.
A chest. Hey, how you doing, Donna?
Reachmen say that fires are only dangerous when they get bored. That's why we tell them stories and let them lick our food.
We had a giant donation earlier, so on Monday we'll be doing another 4 glorification portrait giveaways.
Your sister is fine. This one is certain.
Then where could she be? She would never neglect her duties.
Probably found a dark corner and someone to snuggle with. This one does that all the time. Pleasant days, visitors. How can this one assist you?
Commander Orton asked us to find Therese. Any idea where we should look?
Ah, Therese. She worries her brother so. She asked me where we kept the hot root flakes. Counselor Eibor sprinkles them on every dish. I told her they are in the pantry, but you need the key from the kitchen to unlock the door.
All right. Grab a broom and start sweeping.
What? No, that's Therese's job.
And do you see Therese anywhere? No. Then start sweeping.
Another new face in the fort?
I like
First
this girl.
Counselor Eibor, now you and that
She's a
wood elf.
cutie.
Look, I'd love to chat, but Therese has wandered off and left me to handle her chores.
I'm trying to find Therese. Any idea where we should look?
She took the counselor her meal and hasn't returned. Did you check the watchtower? Eibor's a little old, but maybe Therese decided to improve her station, if you catch my meaning. Eibor reeks of fear. Maybe Therese finds that attractive.
What do you mean the counselor reeks of fear?
Well, she's been acting like a frightened guar since she arrived.
A
Stays
guar
locked
baby?
up in the watchtower. Only lets a single servant in at a time. And I hear she's been burning papers. Documents of some kind. She's scared out of her wits, if you ask me.
The servants come to the kitchen to mutter and gossip. This one will not have it. Misaba asks that you do not distract them overly long, as they are already naturally lazy.
Thank gosh.
What is it that you need?
Commander Orton asked us to locate Therese. Any idea where she might be?
That young woman. She has not returned from the watchtower, so her chores remain undone. And she took the pantry key with her when she went. It is no longer hanging on its hook. That is a clear violation of the kitchen rules. A clear violation.
Oh. Okay, where is the pantry?
The pantry is in the cellar, but the door is around the side of the building. Therese mumbled something about how the counselor loves hot root flakes, grabbed the key and the tray of food and went off. This one hasn't seen her since.
Before we check the pantry, let's talk. So, what did we learn? Counselor Eibor was frightened, but that's understandable. Interesting that she was burning documents. Her journal indicated that she knew more than the others. And Therese visited the pantry before heading to the watchtower.
Do you think we should go take a look in the pantry?
Couldn't hurt. And every mystery novel I ever read taught me you should always follow up on every clue, even the ones that seem insignificant. Let's check the pantry and see if she was looking for more than hot root flakes down there.
Ooh, you know what else I'm gonna need for my costume is hairspray. Keep my wig in place. Because her bangs, like, stay perfectly parted, you know?
What?
Is that... Damn it! They murdered Therese too!
She's so cute.
Why would the Dark Brotherhood murder... Oh no! We need to talk about this. Alright, I think I figured it out. The assassin followed Therese down here, murdered her, and took her place so they could gain access to the watchtower. Pretty clever, but they didn't have to kill her.
Does this sound like the usual way the Dark Brotherhood operates?
No, not from what I've read anyway. I thought they only killed those whose names appeared on their contracts. I can't imagine anyone asked them to kill a poor servant.
Should we return to Leowyn and inform Counselor Leviticus and Captain Rianne?
Yes, but we still need to check on Counselor Valeria. And someone needs to go to Gideon and make sure that Counselor Vandacia is alright. Can I leave those tasks to you? I want to return to Leowyn and consult with Counselor Leviticus.
I can check with Valeria and Vandacia, but we also need to inform Commander Orton about his murder. This murder.
Oh, good point. Before you head out, report to Commander Order.
Why
Tell
can't
what
she
happened
report to
Therese,
him on her
and how
way
we
out?
think the assassin slipped into the watchtower undetected. His brigadines need to be able to recognize an imposter when they see one.
Okay, I'll report to the commander, contact the 2 remaining counselors, and then meet you in Leowin.
After you report to the commander, make contact with Councillors Valeria
I just
and
said I
Vandacia.
would.
Valeria went to Tidewater Cave to get her records, and Vandacia works in the Gideon courthouse. Cracked acorns! I suddenly had the weirdest feeling come over me.
Neville, are you alright?
Yes. No, I don't know. We were talking about the counselors, Valeria and Vandacia. Suddenly I had a premonition. It was brief and disturbing and mildly unpleasant, like the dreams I've been having. But this is the first time while I was awake.
Tell me about the dreams.
Remember I told you about that strange book I found? The one with the Daedric writing that I can't read? I've been having bad dreams since I found it, and the dreams are becoming more frequent. This time it happened right while we were talking.
Tell me about the premonition.
It was just a flash, but it was accompanied by a feeling. I felt a sense of overwhelming evil, all tied up in the figure I saw in my mind. Like someone held a portrait in front of my face for just a moment and then pulled it away.
What did the figure look like?
It was one of the Waking Flame cultists, I think. Someone powerful, in command. A dark silhouette wrapped in a cloak. I'll never forget the feeling it invoked. It was like a wave of hopelessness. We can deal with this later. Let's get back to it.
Let's go.
All right. You talked to the fort's servants and rummaged around in our pantry. What's the verdict? Did you find the missing servant?
Therese is in the pantry. The assassin murdered her, pretended to be her to get into the watchtower.
That's... Oh, that's horrible. Are you sure? No. Of course you're sure. No one would lie about something like that. I'll tell her brother what happened and send someone to tend to her body. Gods, what a day this has been.
What a day indeed. What is today? Oh, today's Saturday. I keep thinking that my partner has work today and he doesn't. Silly me. Okay, wait, let's go really quick. I gotta go potty. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna run an ad. And then I guess I'll see what he wants to do about dinner. I forgot that he doesn't have work today, so he needs dinner too. I love that there's always like a background chicken somewhere in ESO to yell. So silly. Okay. Where were we going? This way. Oh my goodness.
Let's ride.
We're getting Chipotle for dinner. Nom nom. Which place is this? Tidewater Cave? Yee. Okay. So I guess really sometime around now would be when she would have met Bastion. But since I was doing the Blackwood event with her, I went ahead and just grabbed him. So technically, I guess she wouldn't know Bastion yet until around this quest. But and I mean, it's so easy to just say that, like, someone told her about what was going on while she was in the city or something. With Bastion and Quistley. I cannot wait to get this ring light so that all this fuzziness around me can stop. Oh my gosh. Let me see. I don't think I can. The thing is like when I'm previewing in the properties where I'm messing with the similarity and stuff of the colors, it looks fine. Like the green screen is a solid gray behind me, but obviously it's not, as you can tell when my video capture is over something that's darker, you know. So weird. I'm messing with it a little bit. Really? Okay, there we go. Sorry. So bizarre. It's like starting. I'm trying to see is like everything. My mic is starting to disappear. So weird. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then yeah, that's all I can really do without starting to make parts of me disappear. Let me see. Yeah. That's okay. We'll get better lighting and it'll be fine. Okay. Anyway, I just like to try to mess with it every now and then to see if I can tweak it to be a little bit better. But no luck for the most part. I completely forgot about experience scroll. And experience scroll. Apparently I also forgot about words. It's fine. I love Bastion's casual, like, turnaround. Oh, Bastion's so angry. Wait, you're back again already? Yay, Bastion! I'm so proud of you. Come here, buddy.
Is there something I can do?
What's up, Ranger? Hi, buddy. Hi. Need to go outside? Okay, hang on. Well, hang on. I'm gonna go let him outside really quick. I don't know what is up with my dog today. He has been whining all day long. So, you know, I would let him outside, and then he would go outside and he would just bark at the gate. And I'm like, dude, shut up. You know, like, because there's nothing for him to be barking at. Mostly today. And I just, like, I don't understand what his deal is. And so so like I would let him outside and then he would bark incessantly, so I would bring him back in because it's like, you need to stop barking. And then he would just start whining again, so I'm like, what the heck do you want? Like, I don't understand what you need, dude. Like, so, you know, I made sure he had food and water. He ate the food, drank the water, came up to me and whined, and then doesn't have to go outside. I'm like, oh my god, like, what? Ah! I don't know what he wants. What do I want to give him? He's a Healy boy. I give him love. And then I just heard someone let him outside right now. So apparently he did want to go outside. He just didn't want me to be the one to let him out. So weird.
You think that might have been excessive?
No, I don't think it might have been excessive to kill the thing that's trying to kill me, Bastion. Weird. What's in here? I don't think I've gone in here before. I'm sure it's nothing, but you know. Just a little camp that someone set up. Counselor Filaria. Whoop. There he goes again. He's barking.
The mercenary. A few moments later, and you would have found an empty cave. Your timing really is impeccable. We've already packed up my records, and we're about to head out. But what news of the other counselors? Did your warnings reach them in time?
Counselor Sophis and Eivor were murdered, just like Jirik. You need to go to Leowin Castle.
All three of them?
Yeah, man.
That's disheartening news. Well, I'll take my records to Leowin. Perhaps between the two of us, Counselor Leviticus and I can ascertain what past incident has returned to haunt us.
What records did you keep down here?
Oh, just a lifetime of public service and bureaucracy. Mostly financial records, but also meeting notes, ledgers, those sorts of things. I oversaw budgets and finances. the collection of taxes, public works, and I kept immaculate records.
We found Jirik's files, where you said. Leviticus sent for a scribe to decipher the coded portions.
That's good to hear. Emperor Leovic loved to hide things in coded documents. But what about Counselor Vandacia? Do we know if he's still safe in Gideon?
I'm on my way to go warn Counselor Vandacia next.
Perfect. Remind him he's too old to play the hero, and I want to see him in Leyawen Castle immediately, if not sooner. These Brigadines will make sure I get to the city safely. Me and my records, both. Godspeed, mercenary.
What is it with Imperials and demanding to see people immediately, if not sooner? Like, fuck off. Right, Capaldi. You tell him. Oh, you're so handsome. Yeah, I said it. You're the handsome boy. I know, the puppy's going crazy. I don't know what his problem is. I don't know. Capaldi was napping, and then my partner left, and when he closed the door, it woke him up, and so now he's like hearing the dog going crazy outside. Let's see, we've got to go all the way to Gideon, right? Could way shrine it, at least to the Blackwood Crossroads. Oh my god, say that 5 times fast. Way shrine. Blackwood Crossroads way shrine. Please, say that 10 times fast. Because I cannot. Wow, such dramatic music. Hello. I'm not allowed to use the way shrine. That's rude. We'll just do that. Oh. Oh, okay. I don't know what that was. But that works. I think I just used the way shrine without using the way shrine? I don't know. Oh, that's cool. Someone named their character Augustus, but all of the U's are V's, like in Roman lettering. That's kind of cool. Oh, wait. Let's actually go to Veyond first. It's actually closer. Unless... I think we go to Fort Redmain as part of the main quest, so we'll just go when we go to Fort Redmain. We'll do it like that. Oh my god, Cyanite. You missed the weirdest bug I've ever seen. Ever. I was talking to this NPC, and every time I started, like, the dialogue with him, only when he was in a certain outfit, his whole face turned inside out. I don't know how else to explain it. It was horrifying and hilarious. Oh my god. It was the weirdest thing I'd ever seen in my life. And then once he was in that outfit, every time I started speaking to him, it would turn his face inside out, and then when he was done talking, it would go back to normal. It was so terrifying. When I saw it the first time, I thought it was the helmet that, like, went with the outfit he was wearing. Yes! It was so weird. Author's assistant wanted. Oh, it's this quest! Author seeks well-muscled and energetic assistant to help research local history. Applicants must be willing to traipse about in swamps and possibly haunted ruins. This chick reminds me of you, Raven, and I don't know why. I think your voices are similar. Peerless martial skill and Daedra may care attitude required. Positive outlook and cheery disposition desired. Don't miss out on this lucrative opportunity. Please direct all inquiries to Ysara of Sentinel at the Egg and Hammer Inn in Gideon. But we are going to continue the Deadly Secret quest first because it's more urgent. Oh, I thought he was wearing a monocle. I was like how fancy he is. That quest is so bizarre.
I was attacked in the streets of our fair city, Keshu. I demand you deal with the criminal post-haste.
Your guards did their job, Counselor Vandacia. The prisoner is secure.
And what's this? More assassins? Explain yourself immediately. One attempt on my life today is more than enough. If you're another one of those Dark Brotherhood bastards...
Dang it, I'm out of water.
You won't find either myself or Governor Keshu to be easy prey.
I'm no assassin. Counselor Leviticus sent me to warn you. He wants you to go to Leowin.
Warn me? As always, Leviticus offers too little and too late.
Ooh, so
I received
angry.
the letter, same as the other counselors. My personal guard took the threat seriously, and we captured the assassin in the act. But what of my esteemed colleagues? Are they safe?
Counselors Jurek, Sophis, and Abor were murdered. They're all dead.
Dead? All three of them? This is unimaginable. Pharaoh Lupus's letter suggested the Longhouse Emperors left behind a secret that would prove to be a threat. But I thought he was just being melodramatic. Has Leviticus determined what this is about?
The secret concerns the 4 ambitions of Mavrin's Dagon. We're examining old records to learn more.
4 ambitions? Never heard of them. How could something I know nothing about make me a target of the Dark Brotherhood? It's got to be a mistake. You must question the prisoner. Get him to confess and reveal the truth of this sordid affair.
I love the prisoner. I'll go question the prisoner. Where are you holding him? Them.
Governor Keshu locked the prisoner in the holding cell in the courthouse basement. Question the villain and find out why the Dark Brotherhood is trying to wipe out anyone who was part of the Imperial Elder Council. I'll head for Leowin afterward.
You really don't have any idea what the secret of the Longhouse Emperors pertains to?
I wish there was something I could tell you. The letter I received suggested that some old council business was the cause of all this. Why the Dark Brotherhood would be interested in such menial affairs, I'm not sure. I'm completely baffled.
How did you manage to survive the attack and also capture your assassin?
My personal guard is dedicated and well-trained. Not to mention lucky. I was nearing the courthouse when the assassins sprang from the shadows. My guards reacted instantly and overpowered the villain. We brought them here and Keshu locked them away.
Yeah, you mentioned Governor Keshu.
Keshu the Black Fin. War hero, progressive Argonian, and governor of our fair city of Gideon. I serve as an advisor and bureaucrat. Nothing more. I have deep roots in Gideon, so I try to do my part to keep the wheels of government turning.
And in your work with the Elder Council, you never heard anything about the ambitions?
As I said, I never heard the term. The Longhouse Emperors were enamored of secrets and code words, though. Perhaps I encountered it, but it was called something else. If you think it might be important, ask the assassin when you interrogate him.
How long did you serve on the Imperial Elder Council?
I'm not sure how relevant my ancient history is, but I was appointed to the Elder Council by Emperor Durkarach himself. I helped guide the Empire through most of the reign of the Longhouse Emperors.
And in all that time, you never heard anything about the ambitions?
Sadly, my role in guiding the Empire often put me at odds with the Emperors. I was rarely privy to their secrets. I'm afraid I can't shed any light on that particular mystery.
He and Leviticus, man, I don't know.
Why is this the first I am hearing of a threat against the former members of the Elder Council? I should have been alerted to this the moment it came to light. The Chamber of Legates and the Ivory Brigade are usually quicker to share information.
Counselor Leviticus and Captain Rian sent me to warn Vandacia and get him to go to Leowin Castle.
A prudent precaution. Leowin Castle can be better defended than anything we have here in Gideon. Still, without accurate intelligence, my Blackfin Legion is like the watchmen patrolling at night without a lantern. Enthusiastic, but ineffective.
Blackfin Legion?
The legion I commanded, both when I was a mercenary and when I fought for the Ebonheart Pact. When I retired, a contingent of my soldiers came with me. Now they protect Gideon from bandits, hostile Argonian tribes, and other threats.
Who are you exactly?
I am Keshu, called the Blackfen. The people of Gideon elected me as their governor. It is my honor to serve them. Prior to this, I traveled the world as a mercenary and helped establish the Ebonheart Pact. I even fought in the war for a time.
So Gideon is part of the Ebonheart Pact?
Not at all. I gave up my commission. I seek to build an advanced Saxleal society. A more inviting and vibrant culture that embraces our past glory while retaining our current outlook on the world. Gideon is the beginning of that experiment.
But Gideon isn't an Argonian city.
I learned the benefits of an integrated society during my travels. Gideon is open to anyone who wants to live in peace and contribute to my dream. All are welcome here. Someday, Gideon will serve as the gateway to Black Marsh.
She's like the Argonian Queen Irene. A gateway?
My dream is that Gideon will one day connect all of the isolated Argonian settlements with a larger world. A center of learning, diplomacy, and culture. We have a long way to go and many hurdles to overcome, but we will get there. Eventually.
Why haven't you questioned the prisoner yet?
I only locked the prisoner in the cell a few moments ago. I was trying to get more details out of Counselor Von Dacia when you entered the courthouse. Since you're working for Captain Rianne, I will allow you to interrogate the prisoner.
What can you tell me about the prisoner? The prisoner? My husband?
Not much. Von Dacia and his guards brought him in. It was unusual, though. The man was calm, confident, completely at ease. Not a hint of worry or concern. Like the rabbit that knows it is faster than the wolf.
My shoulders are like...
You be careful with that
I'm
one.
trying to, you know, sit up straight and everything, and they just feel so tight, like right in here. I can't even really reach where they feel tight, but it's annoying. Oh wait, no, he's in the basement, my bad. My bee. Right? Okay, listen.
The cell door is open. What happened here?
Poured something on the lock.
Some sort of acid ate right through the lock. Look, there's more of it on the floor.
You know, as smooth as Elam is in just about every other aspect of everything, the acid on the floor?
Toward the old ruins?
Come on.
He almost knocked me over. How rude.
He attacked this legionnaire and ran into the ruins of the old city.
Ooh, someone has a character named Mayrune's Razor. So fancy. Ah! Okay, we're swimming. And we're not. Argonian style. Do I know how to do that yet on this character, actually? I do not. Look at her go. Level 28! A big girl! I'm so proud of her. Yeah, she's real excited. Oh. Initial heal also heals a nearby ally, or enemies hit multiple times are stunned. I'm surprised I didn't already have that. Oh no, Bastion, come back. I was trying to take a potion.
I'll be just a step behind you.
You do that, Basti Westy. I'm so excited to meet him. She's gonna be so scared of him. Elam. The ruins within Bloodrun Cave were gutted long ago, turned into a a charnel pit by the local villages. However, the sanctuary itself remains pristine. The cave's reputation as a place of untold danger clearly persists. This will serve us well. Fighting through the cave itself may take some doing, but the door is located far back within the ruins. It is a long trek, be warned. If we intend to reopen the sanctuary, you must clear it out. I leave the details to you. And remember, death, my brother. That's the key. Matron Astara.
You're persistent, I'll give you that. All right, let's chat.
Okay, I'll chat with you. I love him so much.
Do you make it a habit to read other people's mail? That letter is personal and private, full of sensitive information.
Well, then why'd you leave it laying around? Terrible OPSEC. The letter talks about opening a Dark Brotherhood sanctuary in Bloodrun Cave.
Well, aren't you a fast reader?
Yeah, you know.
If you chased after me because of something Council Van Dacia told you, well, he lied. If the Dark Brotherhood sets out to kill you, you're dead. We don't make mistakes. We don't fail. Not ever.
We found evidence beside numerous murder victims, members of the Elder Council that you killed.
I haven't killed anyone. Not recently, anyway.
I was like,
And if you're talking about our calling card, anyone can dip their palm in black ink and slap it on a sheet of parchment. Look, we received no contracts. I'm here on different business entirely.
Oh, now I can't see my keyboard. I'm trying to make myself sit up straighter by having my mic higher. But I have to be able to see my keyboard or combat's gonna get real difficult. I don't like stare directly at it, but having it in my peripherals really helps. Who would want to blame the Dark Brotherhood for these murders?
Good question. If you figure it out, let me know. I certainly owe someone for the bruises the Councilor's guards gave me. Now, as much fun as this has been, I really do need to get back to my daring escape. Best of luck with your mystery.
If you really are innocent, come back with the blah, 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 blah. If you really are innocent, come back to the courthouse with me.
Tempting, but no. I detest so-called places of justice.
There. So gorgeous. I love him. Time is it? I wonder if he ordered food. Well, he already ordered food, so I wonder when it'll be here. He got Chipotle. Right, Luna? Lunita, chiquita, bonita, gatita, I love you. Oh, she's pretending that she can't hear me. A quest? Oh, this guy! He was nice.
Again? Look, I've got just as much right to stand here as anyone else. If those scantily clad Debellites want me to leave, you tell them to come out here and say it to my face.
Debellites? What are you talking about?
You're not one of their sanctified bullies?
No?
That's a relief. Call me Ferric. I came to Gideon to clear my family's name. But the loose-robed fanatics in the Dibalacium want to run me off. Started with dirty looks. Now I'm getting threats.
Why exactly are the Dibella worshippers trying to get rid of you?
They think my Grana Cerise murdered their high priest decades ago. It's not true, and I mean to set the record straight. Might take a little snooping around, but the evidence is here. I know it. Want to lend a hand? Don't have much, but I can pay.
Sure. I'll help with your investigation.
Thanks for the help. Not easy for Gemains to make friends around here. The Dibellites use that manse in the center of town as their Dibellasium. Sort of a consecrated love nest. There's proof of Grana's innocence in Gideon. We'll find it there.
You said you're not from around here. Where did you travel from?
Bravo. Took an awful long time, what with the Three Banners War and all. But I made it, and I'm not leaving till I settle this once and for all.
Is it that important? Why come all this way to solve a 60-year-old crime?
Might have happened yesterday for all these people care. Nobody holds a grudge like an Imperial. If your name is Gemain, you're lower than dirt in their eyes. I just had a son a couple years back, and he's already catching it on the chin. He's 2.
So you think clearing Cerise's name will earn you an apology?
An apology? I'm not that naive. I'm a carpenter by trade. I'll settle for people not hiding my tools and splitting my sawhorses 6 times a month. It's about respect. To oblivion with the rest.
Do you have any evidence your grandmother was innocent?
Well, not exactly. For now, I can say I have good reason to think there's more to the story. I'll know more once we look around their makeshift Temple of Dibella. I'll feel much better about doing that having you with me.
And what is this crime you've come to investigate?
Like I said, the victim was one of the Dibellites' high priests, a woman named Rolaine. This was 60 years ago, mind. But my grandfather tells me the locals worshipped the ground she walked on. Thought she was a prophet, or something near to it.
And the people blamed your grandmother for her death?
Aye. My Grana Cerise was Rolaine's flower bearer. Followed her everywhere she went. When a heap of treasure went missing and Rolaine vanished, Grana was the prime suspect. No one could prove it, of course, since they never found her.
But your grandmother disappeared?
Like wood smoke in a windstorm, and without breathing a word to my Grandpa Lier. Way Grandpa tells it, neither of them would so much as visit the Lou without telling the other where they were headed. But the locals wouldn't listen.
And what happened to your grandfather?
These damned zealots rallied half the city. Gathered up torches and shovels and ran him and my father out of town with nothing but the clothes on their backs. Even outside of Gideon, the rumors followed him. We haven't had a moment's peace since.
Someone else's character name is Windows Vista. Oh, hi, Wayshrine. Good stuff. Okay, we're gonna help this dude. And then we'll do the next part of the main quest. I lied. We're gonna do the main quest first really quick. And then we'll help that dude, and then we'll do the author one.
So, the mercenary from Leowin has returned.
Hi.
Tell me.
You look
were
very
able to
excited.
capture the
Hello.
assassin? Or perhaps you killed him in battle once you caught up to him. I am eager to hear the news.
I wasn't able to apprehend the Dark Brotherhood agent, but I recovered this letter.
Allow me to peruse the document, if you will. Proof positive that the Dark Brotherhood is in Blackwood. We must find this sanctuary and destroy it.
Well, the Stop! Get down! My goodness, sorry. The Dark Brotherhood agent I promise I can speak. The Dark Brotherhood agent denied his organization's involvement. He said he never attacked you.
What did you expect? Such lies fall from his lips like rain from the sky on a stormy day.
Oh, I think
Villains
Chipotle
never
might be here.
freely admit
They get here really fast.
The evidence is right here in this letter. Meet me in Leowin and we'll share this information with Leviticus.
Where's Governor Keshu? And shouldn't you have more guards?
What? Oh, my personal guard are nearby and these legionnaires are sufficient. You need not be concerned. As for Keshu, she had business to attend to. Gideon business. I saw no reason to distract her from her regular duties. Now to Leowin.
Alright, now we can do Haunted Legacy. Whoop, wait, we gotta read a book first. Okay.
Well?
I did feed him today. I don't understand why you're calling me old though. Earlier. Like, probably 4-ish before I started streaming. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. I guess Chipotle was closed, so we got Subway instead. Can't see. Okay, so she's going to juggle pumpkins while I eat. I think I'm just gonna eat like half the sandwich right now. Just half. I always get turkey and provolone. Oh god, is it all falling out? Oops. Turkey and provolone and spinach and tomatoes and mustard and mayonnaise. And it's delicious. And Capaldi is begging already. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. Okay, the sandwich needs to make up its mind. Anyway. Oops. What? No. See, this is the problem that arises from me not being able to see my heckin' keyboard. Gosh. There. Ridiculous. Okay. But yeah, So I hope everyone is doing all right. I get wheat bread, but I don't like the bigger chunks of, I think it's like seeds. I don't know. But I don't like it. Partly because I don't know what it is. I mean, I do. It's grain of some kind, but you know, I don't know. Ah. It's now an eating stream. Don't mind me. I can't wait to get my new light. It'll go on the, it comes with a mount. So I'll have a new mount, which this tripod isn't a problem. I may see if I can keep using my same tripod just because I have it set in a place where I like it, but it sounds like the new tripod will be easier to adjust like the angle of the camera. And then it like has basically two attachments, I guess. So like one for the camera or cell phone or whatever, and one for the ring light. So that'll be good because this mount definitely doesn't have that. Yeah. I don't really know what I would have done with just a ring light, except like hoped that I could like clip it on somehow to something. I'm wondering though if I'll be able to still use the lamp that I'm using right now, because right now I have like I guess it's a table lamp. It's kind of tall for a table lamp, but it's definitely not a floor lamp. But that's what I have right now. I have this box that I have a bunch of books in. It's like a decorative box though. It's leather, maybe not pleather, but it's like fake leather. And it matches, well, you can't see it, but it matches a bigger box that I have in the living room. And it's like this fake leather, plushy top kind of box. And the big one is used as kind of a coffee table, but not really because the top is kind of plushy. So like anything you put on there could probably like fall over, you know? The smaller one, I have like a bunch of books in and stuff or whatever, so it's not really used for anything. There's not really room for it anywhere. So I just have it behind my desk, and then the table lamp is on top of that, and it's facing the wall. So I'm basically using my wall as a bounce for the light. But it's just, like I was saying earlier, it's like, it's a very warm light, so it kind of messes with the white balance a little bit. So I don't know if I would still use it, or if I would use it, or rather, I don't know if I would use it and the ring light, or if I would be able to just use the ring light by itself, because the lighting in the room itself is really bad. So it's just kind of a mess. I don't know. I don't know what stream is doing, man. It's going bad again. It's so annoying. Ooh, I need to get more water. Especially now that I actually have food to eat. Luna's like half cleaning herself, half keeping an eye on Ranger. So weird. Luna, what? She'll like lick her belly a couple times and then she just at Ranger like he's doing something wrong. Like he's just laying there. He's not even looking at her. She's so weird. Look at this vampire boy. What's he doing? It's like she's paranoid he's gonna mess with her or something. Their flea collars are about to run out. I need to get new ones for them. Because they're like the 6 months protection or whatever. It feels like it's been longer than 6 months since I got them. But it also like... Wait, no. It just feels like it's been way longer than 6 months since I got them. But anyway. I promise I know how to eat. What, Luna? She's so weird. I don't know what her deal is right now. She is just displeased with anyone existing in her vicinity at the moment. She is so funny. I'm so glad I get to take them to the vet soon. Figure out what's going on with her skin. Keeps biting at it. Her lower legs and her lower belly are like basically bald. I have no idea why. She's been doing it for years. I would have gotten it looked at sooner, but I didn't have the money to. And I mean, that's the only behavior of hers that's changed. Like, she's not losing weight, she's not gaining an exorbitant amount of weight. I'm sure she's gained a couple ounces since the last, her last vet appointment, but she's not like exploding with weight, you know? I'm wondering if it's like a compulsive thing because she can't, oh my god, hold on.
There are brilliant minds in Gideon, and for that, I am grateful.
Okay. Let's do the thing. We gotta go up, I think.
So, this is the Dibelosium. Just what I expected. Look at this place. These Dibellites fancy themselves free-spirited bards blown by the wind. But they've got enough gold to make Zenithar blush.
Ooh, look at you.
This is where we'll find our answers.
That's awesome, Elven Mouse. What do you imagine we'll find here after all these years?
I don't know yet. I just know we have to look. Take this. It's a rare bit of magic called a memory stone. Grana Cerise gave it to Grandpa Lier the night before she supposedly murdered Priestess Rolain and fled. Maybe it'll show us something.
What's a memory stone? What do you think a memory stone is? Like, come on.
I'm a carpenter, not a mage. But according to this dark elf I showed it to, the mushroom wizards up in Morrowind use them to store their memories. The catch is, you have to stand where the memories occurred to wake up the magic in the stone.
Let me scoot myself over a little bit. A little bit. There we go. Okay. So you believe that if this memory stone holds the memories made here, it will activate?
Aye, that's the hope.
I have spinach.
I know we face long odds on this.
On this tooth.
Magic stones and lost memories sound like
I can feel it.
nonsense, but it's really all I've got to go on.
There it goes.
How about we start our search on the ground floor?
Can you give me the details of the crime again?
Like I said, the victim was one of the Dibellites' high priests, a woman named Rolain. This was 60 years ago, mind. But my grandfather tells me the locals worship the ground she walked on.
We already listened to all of that. Alright, let's go. Why did we even come upstairs just for him to tell me we needed to go back downstairs? He's just trying to make me exercise. I think that's very rude. Ooh.
Look, the stone flashed. Did you see it? Try and use it. Something's happening. Is that... It's a memory. Who is that? Laura's Mercy! by the 8, what was that? A murder?
Yeah,
Someone
dude, I would
reported
say
a murder
so.
in that stone? Why would anyone do that? Wait, could this be related to the disappearances Grandpa Lier told me about?
Disappearances?
Aye. Way Grandpa Lier tells it, in the weeks before Rolain vanished, a handful of novitiates went missing. None of them were popular enough to raise an outcry. People said they must have just left, trying to get out from under Rolain's shadow.
You said your grandmother was Rolain's assistant. Did she know these novitiates?
Grandma Cerise helped all the novitiates. Weaving linens, tending to flowers, arranging sheet music. She knew everyone. These people probably would have pinned the disappearances on her too. But the story took a dark turn after Rolain's murder.
A dark turn? What do you mean?
The Debellites decided it must have been a conspiracy. The missing novitiates were all in on the plot. Now we see the truth of it. Can't be sure, but whoever murdered those novitiates might have murdered Rolain too. We should keep investigating.
Alright, let's see if the stone resonates anywhere else in the Dibelasium. Okay, my question is, why is their assumption murder and not that they ran away together as lovers? Like, they were both never seen again. No bodies found. Hello. I don't understand.
Another flash. Try the stone now. Not another one. Preserve me. It's so real.
Well, yeah, dude, it is real. It's just years ago.
Really? How many ways can there be?
What?
It's our killer again. What's he doing? Gods, what is that?
E?
Magic? Did you see those gestures? Can you repeat them? Mara's mercy! Skeletons! Are those the murdered novitiates? I think I might... Come on, Ferret. Keep it together.
They're skeletons! It's not like they smell anymore. Got a map. Ledger of Souls. All of the novitiates.
Find anything? What have you got there? A letter? Here, let me have a look at it. Oh, and can I have my stone back? I think I've had my fill of grisly memories for now.
Sure, and it looks like a ledger.
Clara, Ariel, Edgard. Yes, these were the novitiates. This should bring their families some closure, at least.
What? No, I was trying to talk to him. Hello? Can you move away from the... Oh my god, look at that cluster. Look at Bastion.
It wasn't enough that the murderer killed the novitiates.
Looking directly away from the door.
How would someone even do that?
The person who wrote the ledger mentioned black soul gems?
Huh. I've heard of soul gems before, but not black soul gems. I thought mages just used them on rabbits and goblins and such. These black ones can suck up the souls of men and mer? It preserve us.
Ugh.
The ledger said the killer traded them, right?
Yes, or intended to a group of mages called the Ideal Masters?
Never heard of them. But then again, honest carpenters like me don't do much business
Honest
with
carpenters like
wizards.
me, you know.
It's all academic anyway. There's no way of knowing if the trade even took place. Unless that map you found contains a clue.
It points to a location in the swamps, far east of Gideon.
I never told you how Priestess Rolain died, did I? She left to visit Leowyn in her carriage, along with her flower bearer Cerise, my grandmother. They never arrived. Maybe this map shows where they went. Let's see where it leads, eh?
If no one ever recovered Priestess Rolain's body, how was your grandmother convicted of her murder?
Grandpa said there'd been talk about how Grana Cerise and the other junior priestesses of Dibella were greedy. When news came that Priestess Rowling had been murdered, none questioned they'd killed her. Instead, they burned Grandpa Lierre's home.
They had no one to blame for the murder and needed a scapegoat.
I don't see how it could be anything else. Sadly, I imagine the angry people who burned down our home and chased Grandpa Lierre away are dead now, so they're beyond justice. Yet we can still clear my grandmother's name. We must, for Grandpa Lierre.
Who are the ideal masters?
You're asking me? I figured you'd know. Whoever they are, I guess they like souls? The ledger said that the killer was bringing black soul gems to trade for a reward of some sort. Maybe they're part of the Waking Flame cult the killer mentioned?
Perhaps. I've never heard of the Waking Flame cult. Have I really heard of them at this point?
I wouldn't expect you to know about them. How many local cults are you familiar with? You seem so calm about all of this. So, these Waking Flame folks are still around? If our killer was one of them, that means they've been in Gideon for decades.
Maybe they're the ones that stirred up the threats against you, to keep you off the scent.
By the 8, I hope not. I can't imagine how horrifying it would be to die, but not die. To be trapped forever in one of those black soul gems. Just thinking about it makes me feel like I want to vomit. I'm so glad I have you to protect me.
Oh. Alright, let's go. Wait, how far does this go? Ah! Not that far, okay. But we have to go around, I think? Yeah, they're both kind of long roads, so I'll just pick one and use it. Oh my gosh. I couldn't figure out for the longest time why it would randomly pop up, and then I realized today that it's because the minimap is about to change. And the add-on's like, I can't do it. It's weird. I can't wait for the add-ons to just get their lives together. Oh, poor baby. Look at him hiding.
They made their choices, so be it.
They're crocodiles. They didn't make any choices. Dummy. This guy.
Look, they're in the water. Could that be it? See what you can find.
No, don't talk to him. There you go. Yeah, I got the new mount this past event. And then next event, I'll get the... I got one more fragment, I think. Yes. Of the pet. Yeah. So next event, I'm going to aim for these and at least one of the next fragments. Crimson, what's up? Hi. Crimson Fury is one of our fellow Stream for a Cause peoples. Were you one of the people that I rated that ended up being a board member? And I was like, oh, good to know. Yeah, of course. How are you doing? It's good to see ya. Oh my gosh, Ferric, please.
I'm afraid to ask, but I've got to.
Okay, yeah, because the next day I raided Sauce Mouse and they ended up being a board member too, and I was like, that is 2 for 2 there. I found this ring on the skeleton's finger. Do you recognize it?
Let me see. Yes, I've seen that seal too many times. See the flowers encircling the face? It's a symbol of Dibella. This is a High Priestess's signet ring. It can't be a coincidence. That skeleton is Priestess Rolain. We found her.
I also found black soul gems in the chest. 3 of them.
So Priestess Rolain was transporting
Oh,
those?
I didn't fix the alert, or the command yet. I'm sorry,
They left town
Eflux.
together and vanished together. My
I'm
grandmother's
sorry.
skeleton isn't here, so... By the 8, could Priestess Rolain be the killer?
Yeah, of course. If she's the killer, why is she dead and why is your grandmother missing?
Do you think... No, it couldn't
I'm
have
pretty
been Grandma.
good. We
She
had some
wasn't in
technical
Gideon when the novitiates
issues
were
at the
killed.
beginning of stream because I guess my settings...
had access
I
to the
think,
treasure.
now that I'm thinking about it, I think I did
ear of
change my settings before my stream
all
a couple
makes
days
sense,
ago.
except how
But
she died.
they worked fine for the past
Just
2 streams, so I don't
wait.
understand why they suddenly
Look there.
didn't today. But, you know, I don't know. So we had some technical issues, but it seems to be at least a little bit better now. But yeah, we're just chilling, you know, doing the charity thing and doing some quests in the newer zone in Elder Scrolls and stuff. Yes. We've got that one. And then I think that one is volunteer. And then we have that. And we have, of course, donate. There it goes. Oh. And we have Buttspot to help us out in case anyone misses anything.
You should say hello, right? I'm right behind you.
Wait, are we swimming across? Or can we walk? Oh, we're swimming. Adina's short. She, you know. Yes, exactly. Buttspot is there to translate. Cerese's farewell note. Oh no. Lier, love of my life. I pray you find this one day. It seems I will never return to Gideon. Priestess Verlaine mortally wounded me, and our carriage went off a cliff into the lake. It sunk out of sight, taking a chest and that treacherous priestess tangled in the reins along with it. It also left me with a broken leg. I'm afraid this is the end for me. Verlaine struck me with some sort of spell. I can feel it gnawing away at me, but people must know the truth. So, my dearest, this is both a testimony. This is both a testimony and a farewell. I hope you will forgive me. I recently learned that Priestess Verlaine and half the constables in Gideon were part of a secretive cult called the Waking Flame. Verlaine has been murdering people and stealing their souls, perhaps for years now. She even keeps memories of the murders in an ensorcelled stone so she can relive her sick game whenever she pleases. She was deranged, Lier, and many of the novitiates paid the price for her madness. Last night, I learned Verlaine planned to trade the souls she captured to a group of necromancers called the Ideal Masters. I had hoped to find some other way to stop her, but I had to act quickly. The novitiates were our friends, and there simply wasn't time to do this any other way. I'm sorry I didn't tell you what I learned, but I was afraid they'd come after you. Now that Priestess Verlaine is dead, I want you to bring the memory stone and this sworn testimony to the constabulary in Leowin. We must expose the Waking Flame before they murder anyone else. I love you so much. We'll see each other again one day, my love. Dibella bless you. Your loving wife, Cerese. Sad face. Nah. Yeah. Mages for life. Well, this character is a warden. What? What do you need? Look at this puppy. Oh, you can barely see him. You can barely see the doo-doo head. Come here. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. You're gonna say hi. You're so whiny today. Tell them that you're so whiny today. You had an adventure last night and today all you do is cry. That's all you do. Yeah. Okay. Mwah. Go on. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go away. Go. Ah. Okay. Go on. Go to bed. Go to bed. He is such a fool. Oh, he got my sweater. Puppy. I love this sweater so much. You do need to play more. I have a very, very small guild that doesn't do anything yet, if you want a guild. But yes, magic is awesome. But she's a warden and she uses stamina because she was raised by orcs in Hrothgar. And the soft paws is actually a nickname that her orc family gave her that she is working to shake. And yeah, I forget. I decided on a new name for her after she shook the soft paws. There was a name that I thought of for her and now I can't remember it, but someday I will buy a name change token and she will no longer be Adina Softpaws.
Sorry for keeping you waiting. I'm sure uncovering murderous cults and meeting her grandmother's ghost is run-of-the-mill fodder for you. But for me, this is a bit much to take. I guess there was something to those dreams after all.
Dreams? What dreams?
I know. I should have told you from the start, but I didn't want to scare you off thinking
Adina
I was crazy or
Popclaws.
something. It started a month or so ago. A ghostly young woman rouses me from my
Oh,
bed
Ranger's
and
my
behind the
dog's
stairs,
name.
like she wants something.
Yeah, Ranger's the puppy. Because we found him walking in Texas. Oh, yeah. I have my nifty water bottle and my nifty shirt. I've been wearing like either Stream for a Cause merch or my own merch every time I've streamed this month. You think it's your grandmother?
I know it is. She just stared us both in the face and guided us to her remains, right? But what now? She put an end to Rolane's plot, but no one will believe me.
Yeah! I have this one, and then I have my Ismera one that disappears a little bit because apparently yellow is close to green, according to my green screen thing. But supposedly they hold the same amount of water, and I'm like, I don't know. Mine definitely seems bigger, but well. I'm not gonna. Oh my god, I just picked it up because I dropped it and I immediately dropped it. I am convinced that I actually don't know how to use my hands. But thank you. Yes, I recently switched over to sunflowers. I was Briar Rose for a long time because my middle name is Aurora. So I've used Briar Rose like forever and ever and ever. And then, you know, people want to come in and be like, oh my god, Briar Rose from Fabled? And I'm like, no, from Sleeping Beauty, you know, the thing that was first. But anyway. So, but you know, because I'm playing games, clearly I am a gamer who has played that game before. I'm not. What? No, I don't want you to. No! Sir, please. I don't know what you want. I offer you everything and you decline. You look so silly. He's giving me that look where the lip gets stuck on the bottom teeth, you know? You look so dumb. Yeah, you do. I know. Okay. Okay. Can you get down now? No. Please get down. Thank you. Okay. Maybe I could deliver the news to someone other than the Debellites.
That might actually work.
And then right now, of course, I have the marigolds and the sugar skulls for Dia de los Muertos. So I think I'm gonna make an ofrenda this year because I just lost my grandma and she was kind of my only connection to my Mexican heritage in a way. Like, yeah, technically my dad's family is all half Mexican, but like I feel like because her mom came here from Juarez, like she just always felt the need to assimilate like super hard. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it seemed like. So my grandma didn't do like a lot of the traditional celebrations and stuff. Like my tia didn't have a quince, stuff like that. So yeah, of course. I'm glad you were able to visit. Yeah, so like she was raised Catholic, but she didn't raise my dad and my tia and my uncle Catholic. It's so funny. On my dad's side of the family, all of the aunts are tia, but then the uncles are still just uncle. Like, except for one, our Theo Bobby, and that was it. He was the only one. And then his name was Bobby. So it's like, what is... It was so odd. But anyway. But yeah, so I don't know. I kind of want to get back in touch with that, but I've always felt kind of awkward because, I mean, look at me. I've had the white experience all my life, you know, like... So, I just, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that's how, there was, oh, no, okay, so nothing to avoid racism, but my tia Pepa, her name was supposed to be Josefa, and then the nurse decided that that was too harsh for a little girl and wrote on the birth certificate Josefina instead. So my great grandma was pissed, but you know, she had just given birth, so which she, you know, but yeah, it's so she is Josefina to this day, even though she was supposed to be Josefa. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Raven? Can you imagine, like, just someone taking it upon themselves to decide to change your child's name? Crazy. And I would imagine part of the reason she never went and got it changed was maybe a language barrier, but I'm not sure. I don't know for sure. Because I don't see her standing for that if she felt like she could have done anything about it. Because, like, this woman... Dudes tried to take her purse off her shoulder. She keeps, like, she's doing like this, right? Like, yanking her purse away from the guys. And finally, she just gets sick of it. She lets her purse fall down into her hand, and she just starts chasing the guys down the street, wailing on them with her purse. You know? So, I don't think that if she felt she could have done anything about it, she would have resisted tearing that nurse a new one, you know? So, I don't know. But... Yeah, she was a tough lady. I mean, you have to be, right? She's my namesake, too. My middle name. Great-Grandma Aurora. But I don't think I ever got to meet her. Or if I did, I was very, very little when she passed, because, you know. But anyway, don't let me hold you up. If you gotta go, you gotta go. But it was nice to see you. I'm glad you could stop by. And, yeah. Alright, let's go speak with Fire from Nowhere then. Fire from Nowhere. I bet he's a Dragon Knight. If he were any particular class. Ooh, let's get this runestone.
This is a great area for harvesting.
Dude, it's one runestone.
Star steel.
I don't know if I have steel when I use my bow. I wonder if my arrows have steel tips. That would make sense, right? I don't know. What are arrows usually made out of? Rocks? And wood? Look at this crocodile skeleton! What the butts? Where's the other guy? I think the doggo needs to go outside. I just heard him walking around the kitchen. Let me go let him outside really quick. Ranger. Both doggos had to go outside. Look at this baby boy I found. Look at him. What's the matter? He's so upset. What's the matter? Are you okay, mister? Are you okay? You so upset? He's so cute. I love you. You gonna go be a good boy? Yeah. Go on. I scooped him up from where he was napping. So, you know, he gets a little angry when I do that. But all he does is just stare at me. It's very cute. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, goodness. We go.
Heroes don't give up. They get up.
Okay, thanks, Bastion. Just got my ass handed to me by a plant.
Cities are as alive, fickle, and uncertain as people. Some are good, some are bad. Some give you gifts, others rob you blind.
No sign? Good. Carry on.
No sign? What? Who's he talking to?
Son's greetings, Biko. Your friend's eyes seem gray with worry. What troubles you both?
This is Ferric Germain. We've been investigating the murder of Priestess Verlaine and why they rhyme.
Rolaine. Ah, yes, the prophet woman these smooth skins mourn. She's been dead for a very long time, but still they cry. It is very strange. But that is the
It is very strange.
Something to quiet their hearts, I hope.
I found evidence that proves Priestess Verlaine was a necromancer and a serial killer.
Well then, that is not what I expected you to say.
Yeah, it's not what we expected to find.
There will be a great wailing in the Dibelosium. Disbelief also. They curse the woman Cerise Germain, and all who hatch from her clutch. Your proof must be hard as stone.
It is. Cerise did kill Verlaine, but only to save others. Ferric holds all the proof you'll need.
I can tell you speak the truth. In the name of Keshu, I claim the Breton Ferric Germain as my charge. I place my hand upon the Hist and swear no harm will befall him here. And the truth of this will come to light no matter how grim.
Thank you, Captain.
Thank the Eight for fire from nowhere. And for you. I never could have accomplished this without your help. I can't believe it's over. These zealots will finally know the truth.
What will you do now?
I guess I'll stay in Gideon until we put this matter to rest for good. I want to see these people's faces when they come to terms with what really happened. Then, it's back to Bravo in my woodshop. Sooner the better. Thanks, hero. For everything.
I got you.
If I didn't trust Keshu and her Argonians to protect me, I'd flee right now. I'm sure there are plenty of people in Gideon who will want me dead for what I know. But I'm staying. Grana Cerise was a hero, and I won't let her down.
How are you feeling now that you know the truth?
Relieved? Honestly, I started all this to get the people of Cyrodiil off my family's back, and to get a full night's sleep. Not exactly selfish, but not a righteous crusade either, you know? But now that I know what Grana went through...
It's more personal.
Aye, and sadder. But we sorted it right. Spirits at rest, remains recovered, souls returned. I hope. This is as happy an ending as we could hope for, given the circumstances. Just makes me damn glad I'm a carpenter and not a full-time adventurer.
I'm just a part-time adventurer, don't mind me. Where else did we need to go? We have to do the author one. What's this?
It's comforting to have the Ebonheart Pact war hero in Gideon. Keshu the Blackfin has done a great job here. We're proud to have her.
No, I'm trying to talk to your friend. I guess she doesn't talk. That's okay. Raven, I'm about to talk to your girl. I don't know why the fact that she reminds me of you makes her your girl, but you know.
Wait, that's not right. Oh, more was mercy. A little help, anyone?
I think literally her voice just kind of sounds like yours to me. Looking for a second job, yeah.
Are you from around here? Sorry, I'm not familiar with Gideon and... Wait, are you here because of my flyers? Thank Rupka. Call me Yusara. I'm here on a thrilling, inspirational journey.
Raven, a secret
really
voice actor.
Use a sturdy companion.
She's got questionable taste, I agree. What sort of assistance do you need?
I'm an author. Aspiring, really. I've penned a few romance novels, but they all lack, what's the word? Authenticity, yes. So, I resolved to get out into the world and find my muse.
My capture card thing is insisting on falling toward my mouse. Stop it. You found your romantic muse in a crumbling castle?
Yes. Well, not exactly. A tragic affair played out there years ago, and love-struck spirits still haunt the castle. I acquired a magic lantern that allows me to speak to the ghosts.
Welcome here.
But you know, ghosts.
No.
I need you to ward off the angrier spirits.
I'll help you with your investigation. That is the second time I've said that to someone in this city.
Thank you for agreeing to accompany me. With your help, my next romance novel will be a masterpiece. Here, take the lantern. Now, fair warning. I've never actually used it, but I heard a ghostly woman wanders the city gardens. We can test it there.
Oh my god, I can never tell if my boyfriend is loud enough for the mic to pick him up. It just makes me nervous because there's a reason I don't stream in the same room as him. So you're a writer?
Yes. Well, I fancy myself one at any rate. My novels receive mixed reviews.
Well,
but romance is a tough genre.
You can sit in my lap.
All those stuffy critics want is highbrow,
Luna's so
elf in a
cute.
parlor broods over losing his father's fortune type stuff. What a snooze.
Why romance, if you don't mind me asking?
Because I'm a romantic, you silly. I mean, sure, I've never been in a really serious relationship, but let's be honest. Tales of people settling into stable marriages and living happy, fulfilling lives don't sell. People want passion, danger.
And do you think we'll find both in Castle Giovese?
Oh yes, maybe too much. Castle Giovese has a long, tragic history. You've read Carlo Vochtown Way's 2920 series, right? If not, you absolutely must. If I could write something half as satisfying, it would be a dream come true.
What do you know about this tragic affair you mentioned before?
Only the basics. My great-great-grandmother lived in Gideon for a time before immigrating back to Sentinel, and she brought back all kinds of stories. Some joyful, but most tragic. I just wish I could have met her before she passed to the far shores.
So what's the story?
Oh, you know, star-crossed lovers, murder, betrayal, that sort of thing. But like I said before, I'm done with those tired old cliches. I want facts. That's why we're going straight to the source.
What makes you think any of it's true?
My great-great-grandmother may have embellished a bit. What storyteller doesn't? But every tale she told had some seed of truth to it. And after speaking to the people here in Gideon, I'm certain I'm onto something. You'll see. Just you wait.
What can you tell me about this enchanted lantern?
Well, I can tell you it's alien in origin. It's, you know, it's quite lovely, and it lets you talk to ghosts.
How?
Oh, that's easy. You just sort of jiggle it, or something. Look, I'm an impulse buyer, but I'm certain it will work.
Nice,
the Raven. I bought it
Raven.
from is a very reputable dealer. The ghost won't be able to resist its glow. You'll see.
So I planned out my classes for the rest of my AA that I'm getting. And there were a couple semesters where I needed like a filler class because in order to keep my full GI Bill benefits, I have to be a full-time student, so 12 units or more. And there's a basic video editing class that I'm going to take because I figure like pretty much every class that I'm taking so there's an option, of course, to do like graphic and web design, and then there's like graphic design and photography, and then there's like print and something, I think graphic design and print or something like that. And then the final option is to do just a combination of all of the specialties. So that's what I want to do. So my program is going to be a bit longer. It's going to be done spring of 2024. And yeah, so I'm going to do, I think next semester I'll be doing, hold on, I wrote it down. I have a Discord server, like just purely, I'm the only person in it. Let me see. So next semester it'll be identity. So technically next semester I'll be taking 24 credits, which is crazy, I know, but I'll only ever have 3 classes at a time because the 3 classes, all 3 of them become the 4th, 5th, and 6th class. So I'll be taking identity design, intro to photography, and foundation of interface design. And then halfway through the semester, they'll turn into page layout, photography 2, and web interface design. And then over summer, I'll have pre-press and output, basic printing operations, and web interface structure. And then in fall, it'll be publication design, advanced vector graphics, intro to content management systems, and intro to computers, which I feel like is a little bit late into the program to be taking intro to computers, but oh well. And then that next spring, so shit, I won't be taking it for a long time. That next spring is when I'll have ad and promotional design, advanced raster imaging, and then basic video editing. But I'm wondering, maybe I can swap the 2 spring semesters then, so that I can take basic video editing sooner. I don't know. I'll see if I can do that. But yeah, so, and then the other filler class that I'm going to be taking is intro to video composition and broadcast animation. So yeah, and then I'm thinking like, I don't know, I might stick around a little longer because I kind of want to make an app and like a website, but I don't know, because they have classes, well, like I said, technically I'll only be taking 12 at a time, so it won't be all 24 at the same time, you know? But it'll count as taking 24 in a semester. But really all it is I'm taking 3 classes, and then halfway through the semester they change course titles, basically. But yeah, so I'm thinking though of taking classes that they have to learn how to make a website. So I might, instead of doing those other filler class, well, no, because I want to do basic video editing as well. I'll figure it out, because I do want to take those other classes so that I can learn like maybe some coding or something to make a website and an app that I'm pretty excited about, but I don't want to talk about on stream. But because you know, it's a brand spanking new idea in my brain. I don't want anyone taking it. Not that I think you would, but you know, stranger danger.
Go on and try out the lantern.
Who intrudes upon my grief? Gioves is lost. My son is lost. How that remains a sorrow.
Tava's feathers, I was right.
You can see me? All right. It matters little. The miseries of Castle Gioves bind me here. Bind all of us here. We are cursed. Our gardens wither. Our once great walls crumble. And my gentle son feels nothing but heartache.
I'm glad I'm redoing this quest because I'm a little confused as to like exactly what happened. Who are you? What brought this curse on the castle?
I am Duchess Estella of Castle Gioves. As for the curse,
lady,
it is the work of a vile trollop named Alizinda. Arcane scorn her soul. My darling boy, Mathan was infatuated with her. And how did she repay his affection? By murdering him in cold blood.
So wait, okay. So she made her son get engaged, or no, told Alizinda that her son decided to marry someone else, right? And then Alizinda really did murder him in a jealous rage, right? Is that what happened? Anyway, why did Alizinda kill your son?
I cannot bear to speak of it anymore. My poor Mathen. I sense his presence sometimes. He's bound to the place where he died. An old cottage northeast of Gioves. Place where he and Alizinda trysted.
All right, I'll go to the cottage and speak with your son, Mathen.
Help him. Help my son. Succeed where his mother failed.
But I forget what brought on the curse.
It worked! I told you it would work!
Didn't she, like, try to bring her son back?
A ghostly duchess, lusty young nobles, betrayal and murder. This story's got it all. Whew. Is it getting hot out here, or is it just me?
The Duchess says her son Mathen is cursed.
Yes, tied to a cottage nearby. I can almost picture it. Rustic, secluded, tossel quilts, embers smoldering on the hearth. Gives me the prickles. Almost makes you forget someone likely died there. Something she said does trouble me a bit.
What's that?
The Duchess said the lover's name was Alizinda. That was my great-great-grandmother's name. It can't be a coincidence, can it? She lived in Gideon for a time before moving back to Alakir. Do you think my ancestor murdered Mathen?
There's only one way to find out. Let's go talk to Mathen. Let's go talk to the boy. My dog is going crazy again. Can't with him. I don't know what he wants. He gets outside and then he just does a bark, bark, bark. Oh my god, I'm gonna go let him in before he drives the neighbors crazy. I'll be right back. He's literally insane, I swear. Don't understand him. Okay. Stop. Okay, it's just kind of straight across. My mount is so slow. Oh no, wisps are the worst. No, 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 no. I don't want to fight wisps. I hate them. They're so small and dumb.
Not all that romantic, is it? Let's look around.
Tarnished Ring of Mara. Ooh, Alizinda's journal. Juicy details. Second seed, 12th. Oh, he says it so sweetly. Alizinda, you are my moonlit night, my daytime warmth of the sun. But is that just the way a noble might speak to his mistress? I sometimes fear that Mathen sees me as nothing more than a spring dalliance. I know that I can't measure up to the Nibonese ladies who swoon at his approach. I know I have little to offer, but even so, I feel a love for him that's warmer than the Alakir desert at high sun. I hope he knows that. Mid-year 8th. He loves me. Tall Papa's breeches. What did I do to deserve such a man? He told me I fretted in vain. He said his heart belongs to me and me alone. He even spoke of marriage. Can you imagine? All my dreams coming true? Mid-year 16th. I was such a fool. Love? It's a cruel joke. All Mathen's talk of marriage and travel were nothing but lies, honeyed words that let him indulge in rebellious frivolities. The other women tell me he's proposed to someone else, the heir to a northern province who has not yet arrived. I'm sure the Duchess is very proud. Well, I won't be made a fool of. Not anymore. Midyear, 18th. All is prepared. Mathen plans to meet me at the cottage tonight. It has to be tonight. Every night my anger grows dimmer and the sadness takes its place. He broke my heart. He used me. If I don't make him pay now, I fear I never will. Damn you, Mathen. Damn you for making me hurt the one I love. Yes, I see.
Nothing but creaky floorboards and old weeds for me.
Ranger,
I knew I should have brought my
go
spectacles.
to bed.
What did you find?
What is wrong with the cat? Capaldi. Capaldi. He's looking down the hallway at Bean, like, startled. Yeah, I think it is. Anyway, I found an old ring and a journal that belonged to Alizinda, or belonging to Alizinda.
May I? Her anguish just jumps off the page, doesn't it? So, Mathen intended to marry someone else and Alizinda killed him in a fit of passion. Can you imagine loving someone so deeply that you end up murdering them? Gods, that's romantic. So
Ooh. Do you think the ring belonged to her as well?
It's a ring of Mara, the sort of ring used in a pledge of marriage. Mathen might have intended to give it to this mysterious fiancé or... I'll hang on to the ring. Let's use the lantern. Maybe Mathen can shed some light on this.
Alright, I'll light the lantern and call out to Mathen's ghost. The boy!
Who's there? Alizinda, my love. Is it you?
So this is Mathen? Gracious. Grandmother Alizinda clearly knew how to pick them.
This light, it offers some respite from my sorrows. You have my thanks. I am Mathen Gallinus, heir to the Duchy of Gioves. What brings you to this place?
Your mother, Duchess Estella, asked us to speak to you. She said you're both victims of a curse?
Curse? Is heartache not curse enough? My great love, Alizinda, poisoned me on the very night I meant to propose to her. Someone deceived her. Told her I meant to marry another. She killed me, yes. But it was an act of jealous grief, not witchcraft.
I don't understand leaping straight to murder and not talking to the person. Like, I just don't. Okay, anyway, so if Alizinda didn't lay a curse on you, why are you and your mother still here?
I do not know.
Excuse me, just cracking my back, don't mind me.
Objects hold a grip on the soul. Things we treasured in life. In my darkest moments, I sometimes feel drawn to the chapel where they laid my body to rest. I see harsh light glinting off my golden armor.
Do you think this golden armor could be what's keeping you here?
Maybe. These long, gray years make it difficult to think. Seek out the chapel. You will find it to the west,
can't quite...
amidst the ruins of the castle.
Okay. My back was itchy and I couldn't quite get to where it was itchy. That was annoying.
I beg you to find it. Without love, there is nothing for me here.
Alright, we'll go to the chapel and look for your armor.
My lady, forgive my impertinence, but you are the very image of my lost love, Alizinda. How could this be?
Oh my goodness. I believe I'm her descendant, brave Sir Duke, Baron, whatever. My name's Ysara, by the way. What were we talking about again?
Oh my god.
You share her spirit, Lady Ysara. At last, Fate grants me a kindness.
We must help him. That poor soul.
I hate it, Raven. I hate it.
I'll catch up to you at the chapel, all right? I need to jot down some notes.
Come and take us!
Oh, jeez. I think my roommate's food is here. Ranger? What are you doing? Oh. Vasha the Wicked, are you? Oh, she's a sea elf. Hi, pretty lady. Who is this lady?
That's it, partner. Give them everything you've got.
I've never seen her before. She's cool as shit. I don't want to kill her. Huh. I know. She was pretty.
What do you think you'll make with that?
Who is she? Need to know more. Oh my god, she could be Ismera's aunt. Maybe that's why her mom decided to be a healer, because her sister was so evil.
To arms!
Ismera's life isn't as bad as Ashraf's. Poor Ashraf. Her beginnings. Oof. Really, really rough. I don't know why I decided that for her. It just kind of... I don't know. It just came to me, I guess. It sounds cheesy, but it's true. Like, I don't really think about my character's origin stories. They just kind of pop up in my brain.
Well, here we are, and not a scrap of golden armor in sight. Let's have a look around.
And then I flesh them out as I go, you know? No happy beginnings ever. Gaze deep into a mother's sorrows and pluck the seed of fury. Call forth the bitter ghosts to help light spirit's path. Restore life lost by blood with shadows long and twisted. Return what murder took, no price is too dear. Doesn't even rhyme, God.
What's that you've got there? Not a golden helm by any chance.
No, not a golden helm. Sorry, I have to keep track of my water. I don't have to keep track of my water intake, but keeping track of it helps me do it more. Anyway, no, strange lines written out. Have a look.
A magical incantation. The handwriting is different from Alizinda's journal. That means she can't be responsible for the curse. I knew my ancestor wasn't a sorceress. A murderer? Maybe, but not a sorceress. Of course, this all begs the question.
Who really placed the curse on the castle?
Yes, and more importantly, why? The person who cast the spell clearly had an axe to grind. Maybe it was a court wizard or some jilted witch. My novel's less romance and mystery at this point. Let's use the lantern again. Maybe the culprit's here.
All right, I'll light the lantern again.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you caring for my boy?
This lady.
Did you find my dear Mathen? Can't I trust you to locate a simple cottage?
We found Mathen, but Alizinda didn't place the curse on Giovess. Someone else did.
How is that possible? It had to be Alizinda. When Mathen died, the Duchy's light died with him. That Redguard wench cast us into darkness. If I could just have brought him back, I could have...
Wait, you tried to bring Mathen back from the dead? And she's wondering who is responsible for the curse?
Yes, our cave
The worst.
kissed me. I wept over his body in this very chapel for 3 days without sleep or nourishment. My grief was ocean deep. He was my only boy. So I cast a simple spell. I tried to draw him back with promises of glory. I failed.
God, this has like Mama Bates vibes all over it. Tell me more about this spell.
I cast the spell over his armor and sword, but it went awry. I wrote everything down. You can find my notes in my private study beneath the eastern wall. If you find his helm, breastplate, and shield too, you might be able to set things right.
Alright, I'll look for your notes in Mathen's armor.
Necromancy? How could she?
You! Oh, I see you well enough, Redguard. You think I don't notice the family resemblance? You stay away from my boy!
Ew.
Tava's feathers. Bit touchy, isn't she?
Yeah, just a tad.
Let's make our way to this private study. Carefully.
Oblivion, take you!
I love this outfit. I can't wait to make it for myself.
His own mother toying with dark magic in this very room. What a plot twist.
Soon, my beloved Mathen will return, but there is still much to do. The ritual demands that I bury the talismans, his armor pieces, under clumps of heartsbane. The foul poisons of the plant are meant to keep meddlesome spirits at bay. It's just a matter of where to put them. I will plant his cuirass near the well so his heart is rejuvenated. I will bury his helm near the wall so he can see what danger approaches. His shield will rest near the gate to protect this castle and his spirit. Lastly, I will place, if I could speak, his sword in the care of an ancestor. There's danger here, but I have to try.
You found Duchess Estella's notes that quickly? Thank Rooped Guy can rely on your eyes. Can barely see a thing in this place. What do they say?
Apparently, the spell involved burying Mathen's armor under clumps of heartsbane.
Really? Oh, I think I spotted some on the way across the castle grounds. I knew that herbalism workshop would come in handy someday. If we do manage to find the armor, be careful pulling it out of the tangle. Heartsbane's quite deadly.
I'll be careful.
I saw a clump of heartsbane on the way here. Come on! This way, I think.
No remorse!
That's heartsbane, right?
Sure. I don't know.
You found his helm? We're off to a great start. Unless... Sorry. I feel like we've assembled most of the clues to this mystery, but I just can't shake the feeling that we're missing something here.
What do you mean?
Well, Duchess Estella got them into the situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
She cast the ugly spell that cursed poor Mathen. and now we're gathering up the items she used to make this mistake in the first place? It can't be that simple. What are we missing?
You think there's more she's not telling us?
Maybe, maybe not. She wasn't a professional necromancer. Maybe she missed something too. Remember what Mathen told us? Certain objects take hold of the soul. If that's the case, isn't it odd that we found him in the cottage instead of the chapel?
We found that ring of Mara in the cottage. Do you think that may play a role in something?
Only one way to find out. Let's use the lantern again. I'm still carrying the ring. If he followed us here, maybe we're onto something.
All right, I'll ignite the lantern again.
Lady Ysara, I had not expected to see you again. Why do you summon me? Where are we? It's been so long since I walked the grounds of the
Why is he shirtless, though?
I scarcely recognize it. Whatever the place, it is good to speak to someone again. And to see the fair image of my lost love.
Your mother is responsible for the curse. She told us to find your armor so we can break the spell.
Spell? Some ill-conceived plot to resurrect me, I presume. Mother never could suppress her passion for the occult. Now we both pay the price. But even so, I feel something else now. Some other force that nags at my soul. Something fairer, softer.
We found the ring you planned to give Alizinda before she murdered you.
My ring of Mara? I had not thought to see it again. I see it clearly now, though. At rest near the heart of the fair Lady Ysara. The course is clear, friend. Gather my armor and rid me of the curse. In the meantime, I will bask in Ysara's glow.
What do you mean?
Lady Ysara, you bear not only Alizinda's ring, but her spirit.
Look at the way he's standing.
Had I a heart, it would pound like a drum at the sound.
Thank you, Mathen. I'm sorry for what happened to you. My friend and I will fix it, I promise.
Having him beside me is all I need. Come, let me sweep you away.
What?
Find my armor and break the curse. Your friend will be safe with me in the meantime.
Oh my! What just happened?
Let me just kidnap your friend real quick. This guy. Oh, Lord.
Mathen, what did you do?
Where am I supposed to use the lantern? Hello? Oh boy. It says to use it in this, like, area. But I don't have a use spirit lantern option anywhere. Am I supposed to go back in the chapel? I think you are, right? What the butts? Hello? I don't know where the spot is.
Protect the castle. No one gets through.
Attack!
Thanks, Bastion. I never would have attacked if you hadn't said something. Where the heck am I supposed to use the lantern? Is it underground? I don't think you can. Yeah, you can't go down there. What the heck? I feel like the quest marker is bugged, but I don't remember where the actual location is supposed to be. I wish it would say, like, use the spirit lantern in blah blah blah. Oh, here we go.
You summon me again? Did you find the armor? Where is your lecherous friend? Just like her ancestor, ensnaring her betters, meddling in family affairs. Huh. Mathen should be thanking me for sparing him the pain.
Mathen abducted her. And what do you mean, spare him the pain?
Mathen truly meant to marry Alizinda. A woman with no pedigree, no means, and no great talent. She was a no-one. I couldn't bear the idea of him throwing his future, and that of our duchy, away over some childish romance. So I spread a rumor.
You convinced Alizinda that Mathen meant to marry someone else?
I only meant to split them apart. It was for his own good. Typical of low-bred paupers, she overreacted. Mathen died by her hand, not mine. None of this matters. What matters is breaking the curse. I need one last object. The Sword of Gioves.
Where is this sword?
It is in the mausoleum, beneath the Great Bridge, guarded by Calvis Vannon, 1st Duke of Gioves. Retrieve the sword and bring everything you found to Tavia's tower. If all goes as it should, we can reverse the spell, and set both of us free.
This ritual had better free Ysara too.
I don't want that woman lingering near my son any more than you do. Find the sword and bring it to the tower.
God, she is just awful. I hate her.
I never met anyone so driven by their passions. She loved deeply.
Oh my god, dog.
Her face still haunts me.
Good lord, okay. Where are we going? Oh, it's underneath. Ah! Let me up. There we go. Doggy drama, god. No, my roommate got pizza, so of course he has to go insane. Obnoxious. This is cool. Bastion turns around like, oh shit.
Now you're just showing off.
Do 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 do. Yeah, go rest. You did hard work today. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you soon. Oh, come on. You can go up this. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, 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 okay. No, no. Come on. Oh! Thought cats were supposed to be good at climbing. The worst. Oh my god, guess what my dog is doing outside? More barking. He is ridiculous. Don't tell me. No! Bog dog, I don't want to. This is the thing. I'm trying to avoid being attacked. Let me do things the hard way to avoid being attacked. Dude, he won't shut up. Like, just relax. Isn't it so much easier to just chill out and not bark at every little thing? Ah, ah, ah! No! Okay, 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 okay. Whee! Ah! I win. Shut up.
Mathen, my darling boy. We can finally end this curse.
And now I part with the Lady Ysara as well? Is there nothing you won't take from me?
Place the regalia, adventurer. It is well past time we left.
Farewell, dear lady. I wish we had more time. Do what you will, my friend.
Mathen! Why aren't you... Mathen!
Bye, bitch.
You here?
My poor Mathen. What went wrong?
I am sorry for absconding with dear Lady Ysara.
I like that he kidnaps her and then all of a sudden it's my poor Mathen.
Torn between two intentions. One in the cursed armor, and another in the ring of Mara. You sundered Mother's curse, but it seems my soul remains tied to the ring.
You mean you're still strapped? What? You're still trapped here despite breaking the curse?
Trapped? Perhaps. The foul burden of necromancy no longer weighs me down. But my connection to the ring
poor
is
thing.
no less intense. It's passionate, fiery.
Oh my god, my dog! Let me go let him in.
Desires remain bound to that band. And to Lady Ysara.
If he's inside, he's whining. If he's outside, he's barking at nothing. Okay. I appreciate you and the lurk, and you better go get some good rest. Is there a way to free you?
Perhaps. Part of me still yearns for the warmth of Aetherius. But now, as I behold the beautiful Lady Ysara, I'm given pause. She is so like my beloved Alizinda, with a heart as warm as the sands she walked as a child. I must speak with her.
Alright, I'm sure she wants to talk to you too.
Lady Ysara. Isara. Light of my afterlife. That ring you carry is the key to my heart. I leave my fate in your hands.
My hands? Mathen, what are you saying?
If you choose to wear the ring, I will remain by your side. An attentive and loving guardian.
Are you serious? Tall Papa, preserve me.
Destroy the ring, and I will pass to Aetherius. The choice, my lady, is yours.
He needs to pass on.
Did I just get a proposal from a ghost? Up until now, the only man who ever wooed me was a stable hand in Bergama. I know I should recoil at this. It's profane, blasphemous, right? But gods, he's cute. And the way he speaks, it's like a dream.
He said the choice is yours.
Ugh! How could he lay something like this at my feet? I can barely decide which boots to wear most days. When he swept me away, he told me his
No,
heart
he
was torn to
abducted you.
pieces. He said I was the only balm. He said I was his second chance.
Dude. Do you think that's true?
I don't know. Aside from the whole ghostly murder victim thing, this is what my heart always yearned for. It's why I write romance novels. The thought that I could bring him love and joy is intoxicating. Still, he deserves peace and rest, right?
Yes, Mathen's soul deserves rest. Give me the ring. I'll destroy it and set him free.
I want you to stay, Mathen. I really do. But it wouldn't be fair to you or Alizinda. Our friend will destroy the ring.
I understand. Yours is a loving heart, Isara. I pray you find someone worthy to share it with.
Also, that's Bastion.
Goodbye, Mathen. Ugh. Isn't this always the way? You find the man of your dreams, but it turns out he's the lost soul of a man your ancestor poisoned in a fit of passion 200 years ago. Just my luck.
You did the right thing letting him go.
You're right, of course. I'm desperate for some grand romance, but it's no more real than my stories if I act selfishly. Ugh. Let's focus on the good things, right? A curse broken, a writer inspired, and it's all your doing. Thank you, my friend.
No, no, no. Get down. Get down. Goodness.
Gods, he was gorgeous. I'll find someone eventually, but I doubt they'll have a chest like that.
Oh my God. Will you write about this?
Are you joking? Of course I'm going to write about this. Tragedy, lies, murder, necromancy, intrigue, true love. This will be a bestseller, guaranteed. More importantly, it will help me remember Mathen.
This all happened fairly quickly. Did you really feel something for Mathen?
I did. At least, I think I did. I've never been one of those women who thinks about marriage and children. That's why I have my novels, right? To revel in the fun part of love. The only part I've ever really been interested in.
But this was something more?
Maybe. I guess we'll never find out, will we? One thing's for sure, love is much more complicated than I ever gave it credit for. That shouldn't really come as a surprise to someone who writes about it professionally, but here we are.
Will you tell your family about Alizinda?
No. I have crown blood on my mother's side. The idea that a beloved ancestor who accomplished so much in Sentinel played a role in some salacious and deadly affair? It would not go over well. At all. Better to keep that to myself.
Well, bye. Let's see. Oh, we have to fight ghosts. It's so annoying. Oh, fuck. God damn it. I didn't mean to shoot that ghost over there.
Courage brings victory.
Whatever, dude. Alright. Where to now? back to Leowin. Okay. Luna, you're so crazy. She's been just chilling in her spot on the couch today. Nothing super exciting. Lots of grooming herself though. What are you doing, Luna? Ote. The castle. Hello? All the way over there.
There's always more to do.
Hi! Why, thank you. I think you might like my water bottle too, you know. How are you? Everybody, this is Zombie Juice. Just the head honcho of Stream for a Cause. I got the shirt, I got the sweatshirt, and then I got the Scream for a Cause shirt and sweatshirt, and I got the baseball tee, and I got a jersey. Oh, it's in the bathroom. But I got my jersey and it says Ismera and then 92 because I couldn't think of a good number, so I went with my birth year. But yeah, it's cute, right? Like nice and shiny, and it keeps your water cold and it's awesome. So yeah, I figure, you know, I get enough hydrate redeems on stream. I might as well have a Stream for a Cause water bottle. So yeah, I got like everything. Yeah, exactly. It's nice. Very nice. How are you doing? I don't think you've only... Have you been to one of my streams yet? If you have, it's only been like once or twice before, right? Welcome on in. This is my usual game. I've been playing Downward and Breath of the Wild lately, but this is my usual game. We're doing Blackwood quests with the lovely Adina Softpaws. She is a Khajiit, as you can see, but she was raised by orcs. And so she's a warden, so she does like nature magic, and she uses stamina as her main resource, so she uses a bow, and then her other bar is a two-handed sword, or other like two-handed weapons. But yeah, so we're in the middle of some drama, and it's good stuff.
The Dark Brotherhood. They must be driven out of Blackwood.
I still can't figure out why they would be targeting us, Vandacia.
Eliminate the threat first. Then we can seek answers.
All of the remaining counselors in Blackwood are gathered here in the castle. Valeria, Vandacia, and myself. While we await the arrival of the scribe I sent for, tell me what you uncovered in Gideon.
Oh.
I'm not sure I agree with Vandacia's assessment.
I think... This guy... Okay. I'm not gonna... All right. I found a letter. It talked about reestablishing a Dark Brotherhood sanctuary in Bloodrun Cave.
Yes. I remember reports of their presence early in Morikar's reign, but they were driven out. The assassins must see this as the perfect opportunity to reclaim their base, but what does that have to do with Leovik's secret and the ambitions?
I'm not sure. And why are they assassinating the counselors?
Vondacia, Valeria, and I were just discussing that. We think Leovik had each of the counselors unknowingly working on a different aspect of the Ambitions project. They each had access to a piece of the puzzle, but no one but Leovik knew everything.
So someone called upon the Dark Brotherhood to murder the counselors to preserve the secret?
That's our prevailing theory. If the counselors ever came together to compare notes, the truth of the Ambitions would be revealed. To stop that from happening, the Dark Brotherhood was sent to kill my colleagues.
The Dark Brotherhood agent claimed they weren't responsible for the murders of the counselors.
Indeed. Very curious. Still,
oh my gosh.
I'm hesitant to take the word of an admitted killer at face value. Not with so much at stake. Regardless, their very presence still poses a threat to all of Blackwood. The sanctuary cannot be allowed to reopen.
WoW was my first game that I really played, like on PC and stuff. I mean, you know, growing up I had like the Harry Potter computer games, and I had a CSI computer game, okay? I was a very intense gamer. But what's it called? Yeah, my partner too, he's played since high school. I don't know if he plays anymore after everything that happened. But it took me a while to get into ESO because I was so used to WoW. But once I did get into ESO, like, there was no way I could play WoW and ESO. Like, it was just, especially because the ESO is just so much more immersive. I don't really like playing for the grind. Like, I'll do the quests over and over again because it's like watching my favorite show over and over again, you know? But I don't want to sit there doing dungeons all day or doing, like, quests where I'm not, like, talking kind of with the NPCs and stuff like that, you know? Yeah, I really didn't keep up much more on it than just hearing about what happened, really, and thinking like, well, dang, that blows. Because I wasn't really playing WoW at the time anyway. So now it's just like I kind of have less of a reason to go back to it ever. So which kind of sucks because I really love Sylvanas and like I want to see where her story goes, but I don't want to go through the effort of playing through that whole game. Just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But oh, wow. That's awesome of them. Good on them. That's crazy. I mean, what happened in the first place was crazy, so they should at least have equally crazy consequences, you know? But, yeah, that's just unfortunate. Alright, maybe the coded documents Evely and I recovered can tell us more. Ooh, okay. Are we gonna see Evely? I gotta show you Evely.
In Imperial code. I sent for the scribe Aragon, but he has yet to arrive. Until then, the counselors will remain safe within these walls. You have done well so far, and have my thanks.
I think Evely's about to come in. Or not.
The truth behind the murders of my fellow counselors.
Well, she kind of is.
We can't allow the Dark Brotherhood to gain a foothold in Blackwood. I'd like you and Evely to go to Bloodrun Cave to ascertain the situation there. Talk to Evely and make your plans.
Shouldn't you send the Brigadines to deal with the Dark Brotherhood?
Until we know more, I'm not prepared to engage in an all-out war with the Dark Brotherhood. No, better to send you and Evely to investigate the situation. Then we can determine if a more forceful response is warranted.
This is Evely. This is who I'm dressing up as for my Halloween stream. I'm making the costume. If it would load, there it goes. Look at her, she's so cute. I got contacts, I got a wig. I'm gonna pierce my nose on the other side because I've been wanting to do that anyway, so you know, it'll be fine. And then I got, oh, I need the earrings still. I think I can make the earrings the same way that I'm gonna make, or roughly the same way that I'm gonna make the head, the third eye piece. But yeah, I'm really excited. So I have all the fabric, and I have the wig coming, I have the third eye piece, I'm gonna get the earrings, I have contacts coming, and then I just need to get elf ears and actually like make the costume. But I'm so excited. It's gonna be so pretty. I love her so much. She's such a good bean.
All right, you heard Leviticus. Time to get back to work. While the counselors stay safe in Leowin Castle and wait for the scribe to arrive, we need to find out what the Dark Brotherhood is actually up to. Show me that letter you found in Gideon.
Here, it's orders from a Dark Brotherhood matron. They want to establish a sanctuary in the area.
Yeah, these are definitely orders. It mentions Bloodrun Cave. That's northeast of Leowin, toward the edge of Blackwood territory. Well, as the spinners always say, the best way to find out what's happening in the clearing is to step into it.
The letter indicates that the entrance to the sanctuary is deep inside the cave.
Of course it does. Nothing has been easy since I found that strange book and started chasing down Leovik's secret. Well, are you still interested in solving the mystery of the ambitions?
I love her so much. Yeah, she's... And her voice actor, I love her voice. Like, that's a huge factor in pretty much any video game character that I love, is like, voice is everything. But yeah, so... This is Evely, and she's so cute, and she's gonna be my Halloween costume. And I realized I maybe should have gone with the cat eye contacts. I went with just regular blue contacts, but I'm kind of thinking of getting cat eye ones. Wood Elf pupils aren't exactly cat eye pupils. They kind of have like a second, like, horizontal line, but it's not like a complete X either. It's like the cat pupil and then just teeny tiny little going horizontally in the center, but there aren't really contacts like that. So, but I think a cat eye would look pretty close. Yeah, the contacts that I ordered, they're only like 13 bucks. I could just cancel it and then order a different set, but I'm really excited. I haven't made clothing in so long. Ah! I'll go with you to Bloodrun Cave and investigate the sanctuary.
The counselors should be safe, so meet me at Bloodrun Cave. We need to determine if the Dark Brotherhood is behind the murders or not. Either way, that sanctuary is a threat to Blackwood. I just hope I don't have another one of those waking visions.
Waking vision?
Remember back at Fort Blueblood when we found the murdered servant? I had a vision of a shadowy figure. It was a robed and hooded cultist. Order of the Waking Flame, I think. It was brief and powerful.
Oh, and I got a ring light for my camera. I'm very excited. So I'll have less fuzziness behind me, hopefully. And you think these dreams and visions are collected to the strange book you recovered?
What else could it be? The book seems very old and it's written in a language we can't read. Just carrying it around, it feels heavy, oppressive, like a burden I didn't know I had. But Lupus sent me to find it. It must be important.
Important how?
I don't know. I'm an archer, not a Daedric scholar or anything. I don't think I should let the Order of the Waking Flame get their hands on it, though. And maybe one of these visions, if I have any more, will actually help us figure this all out.
Are you sure you want to keep carrying it around? We haven't seen any cultists for a while now.
No, but that last vision I had was clearly a warning about the cult leader, whoever they are. They're powerful and evil. So, bad dreams or no bad dreams, I think I'll hang on to the book, just in case.
Okie dokie.
I'll meet you at
Bloodrun Cave is a dangerous place, whether the Dark Brotherhood is present or not. You and Evely should be on your guard at all times. Watch out for each other. I would hate to lose operatives as valuable as you two have been.
Remind me what we're dealing with.
Evely brought word of a threat against the former members of the Imperial Elder Council, including Councillor Leviticus. The threat seems to be related to a secret of the Longhouse Emperors, a secret concerning something called the 4 ambitions.
And what are the 4 ambitions?
We don't actually know. We sent for an Imperial scribe to decipher the coded documents you found, but they have yet to arrive. In the meantime, we've been doing everything we can.
I really like his outfit. I think that's the Ivory Brigade armor, I think, that we got during the event. I don't know how many pieces I got. Are the counselors safe?
Leviticus, Valeria, and Vandacia are safely ensconced in Leowen Castle.
Aren't they like standing 2 feet away from
save
us?
Jirik, Sophus, and Eivor. You found the Dark Brotherhood's calling card at every scene, yet the assassin you met claims they killed no one.
And do you believe them?
Assassins are not the most reliable source of truth. Still, that's part of what we're sending you to their sanctuary to determine. Good luck, mercenary. We're all counting on you.
I cannot wait to get here on Ismera. Ah, she gets to see her husband. Because Blackwood takes place after they all get married. He's gonna be so cute. I'm so excited.
I love cities. The rude people, the noise, the chaos. Is it strange that I find it comfortable?
No, dude, it's because you're inside a safe city. That's why you find it comfortable. Is it strange that I find being in a city instead of being out in the wilderness comfortable? No.
You have the look of someone seeking something, Biko. Perhaps you have been drawn here, like me.
What do you mean? Hello?
It is just something I sense. I was drawn here by a purpose and a feeling. I wished to study Zenithar, and there is a temple here in Leowen. But I also feel as though something important has happened, or will happen, in this place.
Have you learned much about Zenithar?
Indeed. I am intrigued by how differently his followers perceive him. There are those who consider him a source of gainful work, while others pray to him for wealth. Some believe he watches over trade. Most believe in some combination of these.
What about that feeling that drew you here? Have you learned anything about that?
No, but I feel driven to continue reflecting on it. I feel as though I must do something, but I do not know what. It feels equally ominous and inevitable. Ah well, Biko. Perhaps it will become clear one day.
Why is this orc acting like she's talking?
I've read some accounts that the windows of the Chapel of Zenithar were made with Ayleid stones. Utter nonsense.
Okay. My back. Why am I old? Oh my goodness. I wish you had been here earlier. There was this crazy bug. I'm gonna make a highlight of it and I'll post it like somewhere in the Discord or something. Every time I talked to this NPC, every time he began his dialogue, his face like turned inside out. It was the weirdest thing ever. I thought maybe like when I first saw it, I didn't see it like happen. So I was like, maybe you know, I thought it was his helm. And then I actually saw it happen and I was like, wait, what? It was so weird. Oh wait, where? Aren't I supposed to be going to oh no, I'm going to Bloodrun Cave. Never mind. I thought I was supposed to be going to Fort Redmane. Dang, we have a long way to go to Bloodrun Cave. Okay, let's Bloodrun. Wait, I'm so confused. I can't scroll in either. That says go to Bloodrun Cave, but then this says Bloodrun Cave Explorer down here. Bloodrun Cave was that delve, wasn't it? But isn't it this? No, that's Undertow Cavern. Okay. I'm officially confused, but we can go that way. I'm gonna way shrine to Gideon, and then we can go down to Glenbridge, and then go up to Hutanzel, I guess? I don't know. This is weird. I don't I don't know what just happened. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to reload UI when we get there too. Hello? There we go. Okay, I am trying to remember what Adina's name was going to become. Maybe it's on a sticky note. Address. Let me see. Adina Softpaws. Where is she? Adina Softpaws. Adopted by Clan Shatul in Rothgar as a Jakajit, Yazara, mother of Chief Osrog, was the one who convinced the clan to take Adina in, and was more of a mother figure to Adina than any of the chief's wives. Any of the rest of the chiefs. Or no, any of the chief's wives, that makes sense. Oh shoot, I was supposed to do the Elsewhere prologue before doing Blackwood. Oops. And then I was supposed to do the Shadows of the Hiss DLC before Blackwood. And maybe before Murkmire. Oh well. But I did not write down what her new name becomes. Oh well. I've got to play so many of my characters more. I have notes going for Elsa and Ezra. I'm playing Ezra through his story first, and then I'll play Elsa through hers. And then, although Elsa is basically the same story as Ezra, they both go through the main storyline of the game together, and then she just falls off the map for him after the main storyline is over. And what it is that she basically spends a bunch of time researching Mehrunes Dagon and Molag Bal and like trying to find ways to bring them down, basically. And throughout that process, she herself becomes a Daedra, or very close to it. Close enough to it that like Ezra, when he does meet her again, thinks that he has to kill her, and so he thinks that he does kill her, but she was close enough that when he did kill her, because they weren't on a Daedric plane, she actually just, you know, did what Daedra do, and they just like poof from our plane or whatever plane of existence, and then poof back to their plane of origin. And she was actually close enough to being a Daedra that that's what happened when he killed her. And then Meridia gives her a chance to redeem herself by doing Cadwell's silver and gold, and so she does. And yeah. So I need to get the Meridian purified skin on that server, but I'm not really sure how. Maybe with her. Because she's gonna be a damage dealer, Magicka Necromancer damage dealer. Okay. I was like, I'm not hearing music from my game anymore. And it's just sitting there. Okay, we gotta go north-ish. My boyfriend is being so loud, I keep thinking that, like, people are gonna hear him on stream. But apparently he's not being that loud, so I don't know. Maybe when I'm talking he's audible, since my mic is, like, letting the sound come through. I don't know. He's just so loud. And, like, I don't mind cursing or anything like that, but he just is so... He's a little over the top for me when he's with his friends. I don't know. so I don't really want that, like, on stream, you know? Like, I keep checking to see if his voice is coming through. It makes me so nervous. I mean, he's not saying anything bad. I just... I don't know.
Of a master. Peddlers will tell you about the strength of their craft, but words are nothing to an intelligent person such as yourself, which is why I show you proof of my abilities. For a fee, I could lend my magical might towards whichever end you seek.
It's Questley. It's the same voice actor. Show me something.
A coin and I would be delighted to comply. What captivates your soul? To witness life through another's brows? The soar in freedom between the clouds? To see to those wrapped in shrouds?
Soar between the clouds.
Into the air with you I command. There may be danger when you land.
My gosh. What? Bastion. Oh, heck, there's a whole public dungeon. Let's do the public dungeon. Lounges on moss.
Hail, dry skin. Not sure where your feet are taking you, but if it's to the shrine down the road, I suggest you reconsider. Niswo Somars has had more than enough trouble with outsiders for one day.
What kind of trouble are you talking about? This is not for the public dungeon, but I love this quest.
Now, I don't know any details, but I heard that a visiting explorer and her manservant did something terrible inside the local Zanmir. Unleashed a curse, or so I heard. Now the High Priest, Niswo Somars, wants the woman to make it right.
Does the woman have a name?
Calls herself Lady Clarice Laurent, and her manservant's name is Stibbons, though they say he is not in good shape. If she's actually going to break the curse, she'll need help. But no one will go near her while the curse infests the Zanmir.
So actually, I guess, Adina would know Lady Laurent from Rothgar. But that's the only place she knows her from. I'll head to the shrine and talk to Lady Laurent.
You must have more time on your claws than I do. Plus, it's mighty brave of you to go up against an ancient Argonian curse. Well, if you really want to help this Lady Laurent, you can find her near the shrine. It isn't too far from here.
I think actually, I keep going back and forth on this in my head, but I think it actually does make sense for her to go to Murkmire after Blackwood, because she has no real reason to go to Murkmire, whereas, like, she's in Rothgar, she's her, you know, warden self, and then she makes friends with Evely, and then, you know, she hears from Evely eventually saying, hey, I found this crazy book. Let's go investigate all this stuff or whatever. Actually, yeah. So in the game, she hears from Laurent, the Daedra lady, but in canon, like, there's no way she would know Laurent. So she actually hears from Evely first in canon, and then goes to Blackwood and does all of that stuff. And then once Blackwood is over and I finish all of that on Adina, then she'll go to Murkmire. Because she will have met so many Argonians in Blackwood and realized, hey, they can help me hone my nature magic, probably. Can you tell me more about the curse?
What's to tell? Argonian curses are nothing to take lightly, especially curses related to the ancient Zanmirs. So as soon as I heard about it, I vacated the area with all due haste.
Tell me more about the shrine.
Niswo Somars oversees the Glenbridge Shrine. The place is dedicated to Sithis and attracts Argonians from far and wide. Outsiders too, for some reason. Maybe it's the Zanmir. There's one of those stone monstrosities close to the shrine.
A Zanmir?
You know, those great stone step pyramids that rise out of the Black Marsh swamps. Our misguided ancestors built them for some reason. The one near Glenbridge has always been a curiosity and was relatively safe to explore. Until the curse, that is.
How do I get to the shrine?
Just keep following the road. If you see a Zonmir, you're going in the right direction. And eventually, you'll hear Lady Laurent. She's rather loud as far as dry skins go.
Who are these people?
The Dryskins entered the place of stone and awoke an ancient evil. Now a curse hangs over us all. Stupid Dryskins.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I need help.
Yeah, no crap you need help, lady. I got you, though.
That was much too close for comfort.
See? Anything is possible with a positive outlook. I never doubted the outcome.
And who are you?
I work for Governor Keshu. We're
Wow, you're
talking to all
pretty.
of the independent Argonian tribes, cataloging them and recording their particular customs and beliefs. It's fascinating work.
Interesting.
I am not sure why so many scholars visit us. We are but a simple tribe, living in harmony with the land.
The claw that spills the jub bile must be the one to stop it, Dryskin. Heed the words and tend to this matter.
Riddles? Really? Not helpful, priest. Not helpful at all.
I don't see how that's a riddle. She said if you make a mess, you clean it up.
A familiar face, thank the stars. I seem to remember you providing assistance the last time Stibbins made a mess of things. Or was it the time before? No matter. You're here now, and I am more than willing to compensate you for your time.
What sort of mess are we talking about?
Ah, the kind my manservant Stibbins excels at, I assure you. I was studying the local Zanmir, and once again assumed that Stibbins would prove to be at least somewhat helpful. Instead, the clumsy oaf managed to break an ancient Argonian relic.
What kind of Argonian relic? She just said ancient, duh.
The kind that comes with a terrible curse, and has the locals all in a tither. Niswo Somars is very cross with me. She insists I return to the Zonmir and set things right. And Stibbins isn't any help, not in his current state. Will you assist me?
I'll help you set things right. What do we need to do?
Removing curses is never an easy endeavor. And with Stibbins in his current state, well, you should see for yourself. The priest graciously provided a hut where I could store the results of my manservant's latest debacle. We can start there.
Can't you just tell me what happened to Stibbins?
I hardly have the words to do it justice. The hut isn't far away. Meet me there and you can see for yourself what a terrible mess my manservant has made of things this time.
Why were you exploring the old Zanmir?
As an adventurer and treasure hunter, ancient structures such as this are my bread and butter. These Argonian pyramids exist as historical curiosities, a glimpse into a long-ago age. All reports indicated that this location was safe and intact.
And that was important?
Most assuredly. Safe means few dangers to deal with, and intact, well, intact ancient structures often contain the most remarkable treasures. It was the perfect site to explore, before my manservant went and bungled the basket, as it were.
Have you and Stibbins gotten into any other trouble since I last saw you?
What exactly are you implying, The fact that we share a certain degree of familiarity doesn't give you cause to be rude. Still, I see your point. Let's just say that where Stibbins is concerned, every day includes a modicum of trouble.
Oh my god. She is so ridiculous. I love her. She frustrates the fuck out of me, though. But, like, that's her ridiculousness, I guess.
To think, I only had a single Stibbins to deal with when the day began.
Lauren.
Oh, you see what I'm dealing with? How can I return to the Zonmir and set things right when I have my hands full simply keeping all these Stibbinses under control?
Are all of these Stibbins?
No, that would be ridiculous. My Stibbins, the real Stibbins, is still mucking about in the Zonmir. That's where I left him after he triggered this curse. I went to get help when one of these duplicates followed me to the shrine.
One? There's more than one here.
Obviously. They just keep coming. From the Zonmir, it's some sort of side effect of the curse. The priest of the shrine insists that an outsider caused this, so an outsider needs to fix it. Now we... Oh, bother.
Now what?
There were 7 Stibbinses last time I checked, but now there are only 6. One of the duplicates is missing. They don't listen any better than the real Stibbins. Will you find it and bring it back here? I'll try to keep the rest contained.
I'll find the missing Stibbins duplicate.
Thankfully, these duplicates lack even Stibbins' pitiful amount of drive and coordination. It shouldn't have wandered very far. Once you find it, you need to induce it to return. Try mentioning my name. They seem attracted to me for some odd reason.
I have questions about these Stibbins duplicates.
Don't we all? I'll tell you what I can, but much of what's happening is a mystery to me as well. Probably because I haven't had my afternoon tea yet. Stupid manservant.
What are the duplicates exactly?
I'm only certain about what they are not. They aren't illusions, and they aren't exact copies of Stibbins. They could be constructs of some kind. They don't eat, drink, or sleep. But a construct of Stibbins, and a poor copy at that. Whatever for.
What do the duplicates want?
I have no special insight into the minds of these things. About the only thing they seem the least bit interested in is, well, me. And no, I have absolutely no idea why that may be.
Is the real Stibbins in any danger?
Please. I'm sure Stibbins is just dithering about somewhere in the Zonmir without a care in the world. Any excuse to get out of a day's work. He is by far the laziest, most infuriating manservant in all of Tamriel.
Okay. How many duplicates are there?
So far, there are the 6 you see here, and the one I need you to locate. Each of these emerged from the Zonmir after an interval of time. I expect that if we do nothing, more will appear. But trust me, 1 Stibbins is more than enough.
Oh my god. She is so ridiculous.
Keeping myself busy here.
Gotta follow the goo.
Lauren! Must.
What's wrong with you?
Must find Master.
Master? Who's your master?
Master must be free.
Ew. Ooh, I forgot. I have some outfit changing outfit tokens.
Yes, Laura.
I should go to my my house and change my outfit.
Hardships you must endure. Finally, 1 Stibbins is bad enough, but a gaggle of them? It's like trying to herd cats. But where's the duplicate that slipped away? Did you find it?
I found the duplicate, but it exploded into a shower of goo.
Goo? That makes no sense. Are you quite certain? No matter. I've had enough of this nonsense. I managed to get these duplicates under a modicum of control, but they seem to be rejecting my commands. Like some outside force has agitated them.
Before the duplicate exploded, it said something about a master.
A master? Other than me? That's it. Whatever curse Stibbins contracted, whatever these duplicates are, and whoever this master is, they have raised the ire of Lady Clarice Laurent. Come on, we're going.
Going? Where?
Back to the shrine. Niswo Samars knows more about this than she's let on. If she won't talk to me in anything other than riddles and proverbs, maybe she'll talk to you. We need to make her tell us how to fix this.
Let's go talk to Niswo Samars.
Just so we're clear, I need you to talk to the priest. She's become rather cross with me and refuses to tell me anything of substance. Let's see if you have better luck with her than I did.
Will the duplicates be alright on their own?
They'll be fine. How much trouble can 6 Stibbinses get into? Unless they start exploding too. But that's a chance we'll have to take. Now, come on. If we don't break the curse, gods only know how many more duplicates I'll have to deal with.
My nose keeps getting so itchy.
We're off! Stibbinses, stay here. Understand? Stay!
Yes, Zoran. Stibbo, stay.
Stibbo, stay.
Back again, dry skin. The claw that spills the jub bile.
Save the platitudes and talk to my associate priest.
Very well. She may have more hair than scales, but the dry skin is clever. You have not violated any of our customs, so we are not bound by strictures with you. We may talk of the Zanmir and the curse that has befallen the shiny-headed, scaleless one.
The shiny-headed, scaleless one. Alright, tell me about the Zanmir and the curse that has befallen Stibbins.
The legends say that a dry-skinned sorcerer entered the Zanmir long ago, when my people were foolish enough to live in such places. He sought a path to immortality. He unleashed dark magic that seeped into the swamp and nearly destroyed all life.
What happened then?
The shamans of the region banded together. They managed to seal the sorcerer away, deep in the Zanmir. But then this dry skin and her shiny-headed slave arrived. They damaged the seal. Now the sorcerer seeks to completely break it and escape.
What does this have to do with the Stibbins duplicates?
The shiny-headed one is the sorcerer's prisoner. He serves as the template for the sorcerer to make more servants. Servants that will stop at nothing to break the seal. Curiously, the long-haired dry skin seems to distract them from their duty.
So what can we do to stop the sorcerer and remove the curse?
You and the long-haired dry skin must set things right. I do not know how, for we have no interest in the place of stone. You and the long hair must figure this out. Go quickly, and know that, succeed or fail, Sithis will have us all in time.
If Lady Laurent and I are going into the Zanmir, who will watch the duplicates?
There are many of them, are there not? Let the duplicates fend for each other, while you and the Longhair return the Zanmir to how it was before she arrived. From what I have seen, I expect you will run into more of the duplicates once inside.
Can you tell me anything else about the sorcerer?
Legends say the sorcerer came from a distant land, that he enjoyed poking at roots that are better left buried. Beyond that, we have done our best to forget him. The secrets that he sought are dangerous, both for those with scales and those without.
What will I find in the Zanmir?
With the seal in place, the Zanmir was just an empty pile of stone. Now that a portion of the sorcerer's power is free, I fear his malign influence has corrupted the once vacant halls. I suggest you be on your guard and ready to defend yourself.
Okie
A sorcerer? Now that's something I can work with. I'll meet you in the Zanmir.
Let's go do the thing. I don't get why she has to meet me. We could just walk together. Going to the same place at the same time. What a weirdo. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What time is it? Okay. Already getting hungry again. I only ate half my sandwich, to be fair.
If you insist on following me, then step lively, Stibbenses.
Wait, where is she? Oh.
Ugh, I told those duplicates to wait in the hut, but did they listen? And that door back there, it was open when we came through the first time. The broken seal lies in that direction. I suppose it's good the duplicates followed after me.
What do the duplicates have to do with the locked door?
The duplicates are the key, as it were. I did a thorough study of this hall. One of the side alcoves contains a floor plate, a switch, I believe. When the doors were open, the switch wasn't important. Now that the defenses have been engaged...
You think the floor plate will open the door?
Oh, I'm certain of it. Just
Look at that little lizard just walking in the background.
Swing open. A confident command should be enough to get a duplicate to obey you. Just keep the command simple. Tell them to follow you or wait.
You mentioned defenses?
Yes, they activated as soon as the seal was broken. Though whether they're the Zodmirs or the sorcerers, I have yet to determine. Oh, and be aware that the duplicates are afraid of water. You'll need to figure out how to entice them across.
How am I supposed to get them across water if they don't want to go?
Have you seen the prank the locals play on one another? They get a friend to stand within a circle of flowers, then they kick a nearby vine tongue. The vine tongue reflexively grabs anything inside the circle. Perhaps we can use that here.
I'm still not sure I understand. How do I get a duplicate across the water?
Command a duplicate to wait in that nearby circle of flowers by the water's edge. Then go and give that vine tongue across the way a good swift kick. With any luck, the vine tongue will reach out and drag the duplicate to the other side.
And once I get the duplicate to the other side?
And people wonder why I consider myself the smartest person in the room. Once across, command the duplicate to follow you to the floor plate, the one with the blue fire. Then tell him to wait there. Once he's on the plate, the door should open.
Okay. Stibbo?
Here comes Stibbo.
Here comes Stibbo. Sir, please. Sir, there we go.
Stibbo, stay here.
Stibbo, stay here. I love him so much.
Stibbo, I'm coming.
No!
Stibbo, I'm waiting. Oh, wait for Stibbo. Stibbo, wait.
Well, that did something, but not what I was hoping for. Nothing is ever simple when it comes to Stibbons. Why should I have expected anything different from these pale imitations? Even if the floor plate didn't open the main door, it does seem to have unlocked something. Look how the blue fire blazes.
What did we unlock?
This switch unlocked the door closest to it. I need you to proceed into that section of the Zonmir and find the floor plate that opens the main passage.
What are you going to do?
While you seek the switch that unlocks the main door, I'll study these carvings. I recognize the iconography. If I can translate it, maybe we can learn more about the sorcerer and the curse we're facing. And take a duplicate with you, just in case.
Stream. Why? What is it doing? Oh no. I don't understand why it's struggling so hard today. Hang on. Let me see something here. Okay. Let me see something really quick, because my stream is just being crazy. You know what? We are going to go visit T, because I haven't gotten to see her in a while and stream is acting up. So we're just gonna go hang out with T because she's wonderful. And yeah. I'll be on Monday and we'll do the Guarification portrait giveaways. Hopefully my internet will be behaving like it's supposed to, because otherwise I will go crazy. But I appreciate everyone hanging out and all that good stuff. Eflux, if you're still here, thank you so much for that donation. You are amazing. Thank you for unlocking those giveaways. And yeah, I'll see you later.